We good? I think we're good. Alright. What's going on, guys? I think this is day 27. Yesterday I streamed for a little bit, but I mean, I wasn't really in the mood for it. I wasn't, not in the mood for it, but I didn't have the energy or the fucking life expectancy of a good stream to be, you know, on the Twitch or on channel or anything like that. But we're gonna try it again. Today I have a lot more energy. I got a fucking energy drink. And I got the doggo. Come here, Papa. Come here. Let's get the dish off of you. There you go. Let's get these off of you. You guys are good? Y'all are good? Alright, back up. Back up! Alright, this is what needs to stop happening. Minecraft needs to stop showing up on there. And we're gonna do it like this. So, what I have today planned is, first of all, let's put that on pause. Pull up these two, and I am going to pull up Spotify because I want to listen to a podcast. I want to have my own reaction to it and give it a shot. And I think this is going to be the thing now. We are going to listen to podcasts and fucking do Minecraft shit. If anyone has an objection, let me know. I seen this one that I was pretty interested in. It was Raw Talk, right? And it was with FaZe Rain. So we're gonna play this one.
How is I mean, dude, since we last spoke.
And
yeah, yeah.
I tried my ass off every single day
there you go.
since, but it just did not work out.
Well, that's what I'm so curious about.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to bring
you don't gotta send it to my lawyer. Fuck all that. Who cares?
Yeah, I wanted to bring you back to talk a little bit about it.
And I think they're talking about the whole FaZe clan thing, because I remember FaZe being such a big deal. Let me know if the sound's too loud, or if you guys can't hear it or anything like that.
I'm the only one that didn't really sign an NDA like that. Banks also, I'm not 100% sure, but he is, but I'm not 100%.
But FaZe back in the day used to be like a super fucking big thing, and now just like you would hear people about going on FaZe and stuff, and you'd be like, holy shit, you know, they're fucking doing shit with their lives or whatever. But now it's just like, oh, nice, there's another person in FaZe. You don't know all of them.
No, arguably, but I hear you.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I mean, obviously they have their perspective.
Like, you rarely know anybody that's in FaZe. I mean, you rarely get any respect for being in FaZe because it's just so oversaturated.
Give us the company back, like all this kind of stuff. Like, is that just to look a certain way, or is that like really? Is that like? Because where's this going? Is it gonna go to where you think?
I don't know if the people in FaZe actually feel like that about FaZe.
I've had a lot of like, not just
but shit, I wouldn't blame them.
Ways that I've felt about it since all off. It's like this fight has kind of showed me that like just most people, like the camaraderie and everything that was there with FaZe isn't there anymore, bro. Like it's been 6 months, and the reason I feel like something hasn't happened because for me, I haven't wanted to work with any like guys because I actually have a new phone on it. They're gonna die soon. That's why they keep trying to do what the fuck. It makes so much sense. It's so obvious, but it makes so much sense. They're not willing to build a brand over a decade or two because they don't got it, bro. They got 5 years of best, so they're trying to squeeze as much money as they can before they croak, and that's what it comes down to, right? So I'm not working with old people, like 45 max. I'm not working with anybody above that.
But what do you think?
Like
what do you think's gonna happen to the company? Like, what do you think is it gonna evolve?
Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going back home. I just went in a big ass circle. What the fuck is that over there?
That are gonna work right now, and the other boys, they're kind of open to it because they
can find a slime over here.
Last chance. I do need some slime balls. Exactly, it is. I'll tell you after, but can't speak on exactly what that is because I don't want to fuck anything up. But even though I don't care if it gets.
So much internet over there too. I don't want to share them.
Like, I just don't trust them. Yeah. They're gonna tell us what they want to hear. They have motive to boost their own. Come on, it's not like it's some like 30-year-old kid that made billions off crypto and was like, let me just take a shot here.
Yeah, they basically got bought out, didn't they? Huh? They got bought out, and
it just doesn't make sense when I think about it. Everything you said, everything that was said.
All the old farts are just fucking off with their successes. Seems like, which kind of sucks.
To go against them for all.
I mean, this is an old podcast. Things might have changed, but.
Like, you see the response and people's reactions. Like, I'll see the videos, I'll see the things like.
Oh shit! Why is my phone still on?
Literally, just go look at
Yoink.
some comments, and you kind of get the vibe of like the people who are really still supporting that brand and how they feel about it. But they still keep going left. Like they're not.
I should change my shirt.
Right, like,
I'm gonna change my shirt. Give me a second. Here, I'll be right back. This shirt just makes me look like I'm a fucking dirtbag. Alright, I think we're good, right? Yeah, we should be good. Oh shit. Activity feed, chat. Chat should be fine. Where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing with this? There we go.
Bitch, it's not. Because Nike, who gives a who owns Nike? I'm buying Nike shit. You're buying Nike shit. I'm buying Nike shit. Right. FaZe is not like that. You're not watching FaZe. It doesn't matter who's in it. Like, they're crazy. They think that FaZe is just this entity that can live without us. So that's like, but I've talked about that before.
Yeah, I don't think it can live without those guys.
I think that's something that people don't really recognize, especially from
the
corporate space who come in and see like, oh, there's just opportunity here.
Does man really want the smoke right now?
Like,
yoink! Come here, bitch.
Brand new, but it only really exists because like,
come here, bitch.
Kids made content and made it what it was.
Yeah.
And then they took
yoink.
Oh, we'll just do all this shit with it. So what happened
And it was
recently?
also like the CEO. He brought in all the people that he knew, right? So all like the, the guy from like content, the guy in marketing, the guy in the old president, everyone is Lee's friends from the industry. All boomer from the industry that don't know shit. But he's doing favors for them, getting them shares, getting them salaries. And of course, who's there?
That's kind of fucked.
So they're gonna do everything for him, even though he's the one that fucked everybody over. So he's done some crazy shit. I might say some stuff that he's done on this podcast.
You can't say the direction that it's gonna go because like the stock got f***ed up. Like,
I mean, the stock's been. I don't know what it was when I talked to you last. I don't know what the stock was.
It all seems
started
fucked.
with it like 13?
Oh no, but that was before we could sell because I remember I told you, oh, we can't sell yet, but then like a week later we could, and then it dropped from like whatever few dollars it was left down to like 50 cents. And
What's FaZe at right now?
So
here, we'll look it up. We'll look it up. I have Robin Hood.
They're gonna take it off the thing, aren't they? If it stays.
Oh, never mind. I gotta install that bitch. It's because I haven't used that app in for a while, so it just basically uninstalls itself.
I'm down, but I'm not down. I made it very clear yesterday that I'm not down.
I should make like a little path, bro. That'd be fucking sick.
Not down as far as what?
This is the thing, because I feel like if we take that deal, we can't ensure to our boys that shit's gonna work out.
What's the deal?
I can't. That's what I'll tell you after. I can't talk about that because it's like but it's some other bullshit. Like, it's bullshit. It is. It's like, who cares? But they're just trying to, like, whatever. But my thing is, this is the way that I see it. Right now, nobody in FaZe, all the boys, they're not as connected as they used to be, right? We're not all, like, talking to each other. There's no group chat. There's nowhere that we talk.
Yeah, there used to be. Because there's FaZe Rain, FaZe Banks, FaZe Rug.
A part of the table.
Basically the shit.
All that type of shit. Like, we have to, like, give them more shares, money, whatever it is, just for all the that happened in the past, just to make things right with people, right?
Yeah.
And with this new deal, it doesn't give us the resources to do that. Maybe over time, but they're not happy right now. They're not gonna be happy, and it's like, even if us four get it back, say me, Tommy Banks, Apex, us four get it back, then what?
We'll get back to the content.
Well, yeah, but I'm the only one that wants to do content. Tommy wants to box. Apex and Banks, again, I'm not trying to speak for y'all boys, but y'all make it very clear to me that y'all don't want to do content. So it's like, what are we gonna do? We have to make the rest of the boys happy. We have to, like, try our best to make that group work again. And that's why since the beginning, obviously they wanted just us four to know the info, but I'm like, everybody should be included in this, because imagine if you're like Apex or Rug and like you're close but you don't know what's going on. Like, they're worried, they're afraid of what's gonna happen. Like, I think they should be filled in. Everyone should be working together. It's not a clear side from like a third party investor, like, all these other dudes that I've talked to, or even people like the goal has been like Kick. I would love if Kick just bought FaZe because like we kind of stand for the same thing against like big corporations, yada yada yada. I would rather be Kick.
You guys were
no
going
before.
To
I've been trying to talk to Kick
you
for so
guys
long.
You guys have. I'm not talking about FaZe as a company that kind of is big corporation or was trying to be big corporation.
Oh, Spruce.
Yeah, that's what I mean. All the deals, partnerships.
No, but I'm saying we're against that. Like the people are against that. So that's just what kind of happened to us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, everybody thinks that we sold out. I spoke to trainees like, between us, how much did you guys make when you guys sold FaZe? I'm like, bro, we didn't make anything. It's so crazy that people even who are like smarter and should know how shit works still don't know how it works. Because to everybody, it's either like we sold or we didn't. They don't think that, okay, one guy finessed them, told them all the right things, got himself in power, then controlled the structure without us knowing how that shit worked. Yeah. Of course, it's like my ignorance. Of course, I was 18. I was triple uploading every single day for years. Like, I don't know shit about a corporate business structure. I don't know what wrongs he can do.
That'd be crazy, though.
I'm underexperienced at that time. I just know everything feels wrong. I'm like, yo, he's sketchy. He's lying. I don't know what he's going to do, but there's sketchy shit going on.
I feel like you guys got to come together for like a year and grind out content and just stop be pussies. Like, that's the only answer.
I'm down.
I'm
completely down.
For at least a year.
Yeah, but it's just not going to happen. And that's just what I realized. I just realized it's not going to happen. Bro, people got too much different life things going on to where it's just not going to happen.
Damn.
It's just not gonna happen, and that's like what I realize is like, bro. Even if we get back, like, again, I can get butthurt. But these motherfuckers don't think like me. They're not willing to like lose what I'm willing to lose. And I'm finna be honest, bro. When I made that exposing FaZe video, I was broke. I'm not anymore, but I was when I made that exposing FaZe video. And I
what I gotta do. What I gotta pay for.
Sign that shit. Took the $600K and took care of my mom and stepdad and sister and all that, because I've been taking care of them since I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
It's not something new. Like I've been taking care of adults for years, a decade now. So it's like, bro, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I love you so much. I'll sell my McLaren, I'll sell all that shit if I have to. But like, if this doesn't work, you're going back to work. I'm not selling my soul.
Yeah.
I'm not selling my soul, because you can go do that and I'll figure something out. I'll make us back money, whatever. But I'm not selling my soul and living like a. For
I'm so interested how did it get here? Like, cause like, you guys were never like
because
the pussy corporate
it's not just
fucks.
me that went through that.
Yeah.
Almost everybody did, and almost everybody needed that help from FaZe support, where they worked for FaZe and then they kind of ended up going broke because FaZe fucked them over, and then they kind of were in a situation where they don't have much options. So that happens to a lot of people. They kind of fuck you over so that you need them. The way governments work, right? You need them. Same shit.
Just weird how it could be like so like non-existent without the people, and then the power created into the brand.
Well, only because they let them.
Yeah.
This shit ended in 2018 when I said it could have. If we all just, bro, it's like, what? Imagine if in 2018, 19, 20, 21, at any of those times, we all just boycotted and said, give us what the we want, or we're
like,
why? But then it goes public, and then it's over. Now it's a public thing. You can't change things, and yada, 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 and shareholders, and all that bull. Before then, we had every opportunity, but nobody else. So here we are.
I'm pushing a box, bitch.
Where is it going?
By the way, I'm not a victim. Don't listen to a victim. I don't care that I got raw. I don't give a. It's just, I speak on this so that this hopefully doesn't happen to any of y'all, even though realistically it's not, because most people don't get to build something like that and get taken advantage of. But regardless, you should still want to know how things work. Regardless, you should want to know how these industries work and what's real and what's not. Like,
yeah, a lot of people hide that type of shit too. When it comes to like industry shit.
You think your stuff's helping? You think that stuff's helping or hurting?
I feel like if people knew a lot more about it, a lot more people would be more successful. But I feel like
same thing as everything, bro. They pick
the people in the higher ups won't make as much money too at the same time. So I kind of get why they hide it.
Nobody would have said a fucking thing. But
you're talking about the what's that?
You know who I'm talking about?
The one on
the
whatever.
one that you see it everywhere. If I called her, man, nobody would have said a fucking thing. But I call a girl that everybody thinks, oh, I like her, Stranger Things, and you know she has a whole community behind her. Like, of course, they're gonna be like, I'm a mean boy. Did you watch the video?
I saw some of it. I saw her
that's
cry.
the thing. A lot of people didn't watch the full video, and you would have seen how the whole conversation went around. And then when Dexterta posted that clip, they started it right as I they missed the whole 18 minutes where I'm trying to reason with her. Right as I say, well, how dare you? I'm acting. I'm saying I don't give a f. I'm saying, like, I'm just showing her how annoying it would be. Like, I thought we squashed it on Discord. I thought we squashed it. We're laughing. We're being cool. So I'm like, okay, everything's cool. But then she keeps bringing it up. Okay, what do you want from me? Do you want me to tell you? Okay, yeah, sure. I'll just be a misogynist so you feel better. Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want? So I got annoyed at that point. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying. And then even at the end, she starts crying. I'm like, bro, I don't want you. I asked him, like, are you getting emotional? Like, stop, don't get emotional. Because I don't want to. I'm like, bro, it's not deep like that. I don't want you to get emotional. I called you mid, dog.
Get
the over.
Even before, it's pretty funny. Even before the mid stuff, though, like, what was fake? Like, didn't we? I feel like we had a podcast and happened. Why did they still go towards these people?
Because they know.
My shit's lagging.
She didn't get paid $1 by it. That's the saddest part. She took all that for free. She got.
That's wild.
But it's also a UTA thing. The new guys that we're talking to. Oh, let me tell you.
UTA?
Oh,
Juicy
UTA,
shit.
yeah.
Oh, this is why I don't want to do a deal with them because the
The
first
fuck
thing
is
the guy told me,
UTA?
okay, so boys.
See, it's like shit
and I
like
don't- I'm
this,
just
like in the
speaking
industry
for
that you
yes, boys,
need
how
to
do you guys feel
know.
about Grace being in Phase still, and then everybody on that call, the 4 founders.
Why?
No. Why?
Yeah.
Why would she want to be a place where nobody wants her? Why? And then he's like,
'Cause of
well, it's
whammy.
not like obviously we don't care, but it's UTA. We'll lose McDonald's, and I want to say he said Porsche if we don't keep Grace because her dad or somebody's friends or something. It's just some.
Yeah,
sort
they
of
just lost a
connection
lot of
that
the
they
value
need
to
her
the
to grow.
company.
Because it's
I had
not
so
like
much
she provides
respect for
Grace
FaZe
numbers
growing
or-
up, dude. They were
It's
such a
nothing like that,
badass
right? It's not like
company.
she's like a person
Badass
that's
gaming
dominating
group.
and like they need her for her numbers.
Right.
But somebody in the call was even just like, bro, I can't believe how much of an industry plant this person is. Like, I genuinely can't believe. Like,
Yeah.
because it was like shocking. You know what I mean? Like, why are
So-
they pushing so hard for this person when this is clear and not fit for FaZe? It's just
Oh,
clearly
shit.
not fit.
So they went with her just because it made sense to satisfy like sponsors.
Well, it's not even just to satisfy sponsors because you can grab a billion other people that satisfy
Here we go.
sponsors. Literally, say if you had a kid and you wanted him in Nelk Boys, so you talk about
God
bro,
damn.
just make it happen, Kyle. Just put him in Milk. Just put him in, or else I'm cutting all your deals. It's that.
Wow.
It's literally
Kinda
the
sucks.
industry plan. I don't. If somebody's talented and they get put on by people and they grow, that's not really an industry plan. Like if you're actually talented, you get it, sure. But if you just get plugged in because your daddy knows people and he probably like you know what I mean, like that. That's
Yeah.
what.
But
it
you
is.
could
Even
also
if the
use
kid-
that to be like, oh, which way
I
would
don't
she
care,
look
like, I don't
best in this
necessarily
type of
have an
company?
agenda or a bias.
You can get to
Then why
know
did she
somebody
wanna
like
get
that
plugged in?
too.
Why did she want to get?
But
It's
I get
gaming,
it.
Dude, it's so cool.
I mean, with a
It's dope.
company like
It's
that
like
too,
a
at the same
girl
time, it's just
gamer,
like they
bro.
kind of
Come
failed
on.
already. So
Think about it. It's like a whole guy demographic. And you
Instead
just
of
want
digging
these
yourself
girls
lower, you
with
can try to make
sunglasses.
most out of the
It's easy for
situation.
girls. If you're a hot girl in the end of gaming, it's easy.
Yeah.
Well, she's not hot, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
I
no,
did
for
say
sure.
mid, right?
I
You said
always
yeah,
like
no, for sure.
whenever I meet girls, I'm like, damn, they just start streaming dye their
Yeah,
hair
fucking
color.
shield
and just
mode.
Get on
Blue.
stream like
It's always-
blue.
it's
It's
always
always blue.
It's
Fuck,
BH
why is it
I'm
blue?
against the BHM, bro. Real shit. Blue-haired media, yes sir.
You're against it?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel that. What do you think about
Because
the whole,
it's entirely an emotional argument. It's not like logical at all. It's like you can't disagree to disagree. Like bro, the funniest thing is my stepdad and sister are probably my biggest like political enemies. Like I don't live with people that this yes man shit around me. My sister's like the biggest feminist.
That's
in the
also the
world. My
best
stepdad's
thing
the
to
biggest
have
Democrat
too.
in the
Like I
world.
wouldn't want somebody that's
And
around me
when I was
going, oh
younger, I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
really think anything of it. I
fucking
said,
sucking
cool.
my
I just thought
dick
that's
to
the way life
fucking
was, and I grew up
give me
in
what I
Trump
want so they
and
can stick
same shit.
around. Nah,
Why?
I want
just
somebody to argue
hated
with me.
Trump because everybody was in my ear saying like he's fucking this, that.
Classic.
CNN telling him what to say,
Classic.
obviously.
And if I
right?
am that piece of
And
shit in the future, then fuck it. Let me
if
be
you're a
that piece of
Republican
shit in
or
the future that cuts everybody off and makes himself a
hate it.
bigger hole. Then
Idiots. You're either
you know?
way, you're listening to a side that works for the same team.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The government is the same team, but they have two sides that separate and keep them.
Keep people
everyone-
fucking attacking each other.
It's
Yeah,
like,
it's-
how do you see through that?
it's
No, it actually
insane.
blows my mind. I think like, but if we speak up, we'll get changed. No, you're not getting shit, bitch. They don't give a fuck
yeah,
about you.
It's fucking wild.
They want you to stay as a slave employee for the rest of your life, and that's what they want. I realized that when I was a
Argue.
kid, but couldn't articulate why because I was just like, bro, I don't want a choreographed life. I don't want a life where you're telling me what to do, what I have to do.
Yeah, it
So
fucking
that's why I think
sucks
phase
working
shifting
a
gaming
full-time
is
job.
happening because
Yeah.
of that.
Definitely not
That's
something I want to
insanity.
do for the rest of my life.
What
That's why
about-
I'm doing
what do
this
you
shit
think
because
about
I
the
just
Nick
don't
Merckx
want to
stuff?
fucking be there
Getting
working for
whole
somebody
thing.
else,
Fine,
worrying
fine.
about if I'm gonna have a
You know
job
what I'm
next
starting
week.
to notice? Like really noticing this shit. And obviously, I want your answer on that. But the whole I don't even know how to describe this, but the left, it's this whole like oversensitivity thing is really starting to just piss people off.
But it is. It's started to take people that were in the middle, like myself,
Yeah.
Yep.
and push us one way.
Yes.
It
Which is
is
the,
That's what happened
right.
with a lot-
I've heard
a
some
lot of
people that
people.
were the biggest Donald Trump haters in the world that would unfollow people if they follow Donald Trump type shit. That have told me like, bro, Loki, I'm Loki Trumpy now. Like I Loki support Trump now because of all this shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's
what-
crazy.
They're going really
Bro,
far.
but it's because they're going way too extreme. It's like it's okay, like bro, acknowledge people's emotions. It's fine.
I mean,
but
shit,
we
I
can't
was
just,
probably
like,
one of 'em.
Change what sense
and I didn't
is
hate him
how we
100%, but
feel.
I didn't get both
Yeah.
sides, and I was leaning
it's
towards more one
insane.
side
Bro,
than
how
the
do you
other
feel? Like,
because
and I'm speaking from first person because I let
that was
my
the side
life,
that was
but
pushed
I
out
dictated
to me
my
the
life over
most.
how I felt, and what do you think ended up happening to me? Wheelchair, suicide. I had everything, but it didn't matter because I let my emotions dictate how the fuck I felt,
Yeah, all of
and
them
it's wrong. It is completely wrong. I texted my mom this like a week ago, but like, bro, I made a decision about like 9 months ago, and maybe a year, actually probably a year, probably a year, and I was in like one of the phase cars we had, and it's still in a wheelchair, and I just rolled to the back. I had my gun in my hand, and I was just ready to blow my brains out. That ass because like the pain was just so bad. Life was just so difficult. It was just so fucking hard with the pain. Like I used
What's
to.
that
wish,
one
bro, I
Breaking
had
Bad
emotional
scene?
pain, 'cause I'm like, bro, at least that was.
The motherfucker's
I
clicking
could
the
walk
fucking
around.
button.
I could run, get rid of that feeling.
Or
Now I
tapping the
can't.
button the whole
I'm
time.
just locked. I'm stuck, and I'm in pain every second of my life. So I held it to my head, and I was just like crying for like 30 minutes because I'm like, bro, like I'm
Is this
not
something
gonna
you
die.
tweeted about this?
Hmm?
I saw like a picture.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so I just sat there crying for like 30 minutes. I wanted to like pull the trigger, but then I'm just like afraid to die because the shit that I told you, like
Yeah, me too.
when it didn't kill me, I was like, It's not gonna kill me. Like I'm afraid to like get hurt in the process of trying to kill myself, essentially, right? That's like why I was so afraid of that, and that's what ended up happening to me. So I was just afraid, like, bro, I'm gonna live through this. I'm just gonna be even more fucked up, and then even more. So I just like made a decision right there and then: either never fucking think about suicide ever again, or do it right now. And I don't want to hear it anymore because I got sick of myself. I'm like, bro, ew, like stop being buttered by the suicide. Just do it, or never talk about it again. And obviously I didn't do it, so I'm here. And like,
You gotta be
I
one of
just
the
couldn't
fucking
do it myself.
manliest things I've ever heard somebody say.
Think about it, and it's just scary how much better my life has gone.
It's like quit your bitching and just fucking do it.
It's scary.
To not let
The
your
second
emotions.
Don't talk
I
about it, be about
laughed
it.
And I said, I don't believe in this depression shit anymore. I don't believe in suicide anymore. I don't believe in none of that shit. It disappeared. Absolutely disappeared. And every problem I make is one that I make to myself. I mean, obviously I still have pain every single day. My stomach from all the pills and shit. I will never probably have a normal stomach ever again. Everything hurts.
That makes
my stomach.
sense.
Water hurts my stomach. Everything.
I mean, I got a
And
shit all the
constant
time,
pain.
so.
And that's because of the pills and shit.
Feel you,
It's
brother.
fine. I just have little taxes to remind me why I don't fuck up like that.
It's,
Yoink,
it's just
yoink,
interesting how
yoink,
like
yoink,
that
yoink.
I don't. It's this whole like left right shit and how people are just.
I don't have a
so,
gun, by the way.
No,
Don't
yeah.
have one. The
Yeah,
same
no
about
gun.
cops. Don't got nothing.
So-
I'm banned
so-
in California. I don't got nothing. I was just like a figure of speech.
Yeah. I have a.
Yeah,
ton-
fuck off, bro.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
I'm
put that out there.
hungry.
I love guns. They're amazing.
Thanks for the push.
Yeah.
And you can't do shit with
Get away
them.
from
When
here.
somebody presses you, you can't even do shit. That's why you got to move to stand your ground state. And just do your thing.
I mean, this is, a
No,
whole different- this is a
you
conversation we
can't do
can't
nothing.
have on camera.
Really?
This conversation.
I just think people should be respectful.
Oh, if I feel like my life's in danger, bro, I'm fucking defending myself.
Here's
100%.
the deal.
He was trying to rob you. You shouldn't have killed him. No, he shouldn't have been trying to rob me. Don't say
No.
what I shouldn't have done.
Yeah, the only way you could ever really defend yourself in California is if you're afraid for your life.
Yep.
You're always afraid for your life.
Listen, if there's only one person having this conversation, then the truth is you were afraid for your life, right?
I'm always afraid for my life.
Exactly. You're afraid for your life, so you protect it. That's the key. But anyways, the thing that I find so interesting
They
is
both
like,
died. Fucking
just
losers.
how emotional
homeboy?
people have and sensitive people have. Not that emotions
Let's
are
go.
bad, obviously they're good.
Come at me,
You know,
bitch.
in this case, you're like, you were able to really change your thought process from being like, okay, I'm not gonna just allow these emotions just to rule me. The
Picking
thing
all
that's
these things up.
going on nowadays, like, people
teens.
just don't. I don't know. People just letting go of rational thought, and they're just like, this is just how I feel emotionally, and this is my reaction
You
to
know what it is?
everything.
It's that I feel like they've let their mind.
Fuck
get
off,
stuck in
bitch.
the way a room
What's
is,
good?
and they don't know where to start.
Yeah.
They don't know where to
Yeah.
start.
Homeboy should have stayed minding his
They-
business.
Yeah, they've just let so many things get messy.
That's a
and like,
really good analogy.
Yeah, and it's like
There's another
even
one?
Depression. It's like
Oh, there's a creeper
it's
over
like
there.
you just put that into your brain time and time and time.
Uh-huh.
It's just so hard to pick up the pieces from there. It's
Oh,
kinda
oh
like
damn,
fucking
there's
calorie,
4 of
like,
them.
Was it calorie surplus? Like when you eat way too much before you're up.
Yes.
Doing that every single day, 40 years, then trying to lose weight. It's like you just have to do a lot
Hum.
more to lose weight because you've been conditioning
Yeah.
yourself so
Come here,
poorly
bitch.
for
You
so
gotta
long.
condition
Hum nom
yourself
nom.
to have it.
You know what I mean? It's all it is. Your mind is a muscle.
Yoink,
You put these things in your
yoink.
brain. You
Get out of here.
control it.
Oh!
And it's like I'm assuming it hasn't hit you as much because you're so used to always doing things, right? This is what I realized when I was 14. That was the first time I was 14, and then
What the
weirdly,
fuck?
As soon as I start triple uploading every day, no suicidal thoughts. When I'm busy, surprisingly, no suicidal thoughts. It's not because of the money. People are like, oh, because you were making money. No, shut the fuck up. It was because of the fact that I was busy. It was not the money because I had the money after, still want to kill myself. Had the money before, didn't want to kill myself. But the only difference was I was too
Yeah,
busy
that actually
to
makes sense.
even think about killing myself. 3 uploads a day, buddy.
True.
You don't got time to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Well, where?
True.
Like, where's the time? I don't have it. At 30,
You don't have time to
guy
kill
at night,
yourself.
unless
Damn,
I,
that's a
like,
weird ass. I'm gonna put that on a shirt.
Yeah.
Even when I got into breakups back then, doesn't matter. Keep uploading. Show goes on. Doesn't matter.
So
Yes,
but
sir.
that's the difference,
You know?
right? The difference is
Oh!
you're like making something important.
Come here,
in your
bitch.
mind to say I
Yoink.
want to do this because
Yeah, it was my obsession with YouTube culture, which is obsession, discipline.
You
motivation,
bitch.
so it's a part
Oh!
of the, obviously you're busy, but that's the thing. Most people
Yoink.
can't get into that like, okay, I'm
Fuck
busy.
outta
They
here.
just create excuses why they're not going to do this. Or do that.
I hate it. I test my mom every day. I text her like, "Hey mom, did you work hard today?" She's like, "Yeah," or makes an excuse. I say, "Your answer should always be like, I don't want to fucking answer other than no, I could have done better." There's no other answer because realistically,
That's how I've been feeling lately.
you can always do better.
That's a
Even though
fact.
you think that like in your own little bubble, like, yeah, it's the best I could have done. Not true.
Yeah.
There's a bigger world than just you, right?
It's interesting though. 'cause
Reality.
There is a damn. It's such a double-edged sword because I did that for so many years and I got me really far, but then it did affect other portions of my life.
Yeah,
True.
Because I
fair.
was so like this that like all this other shit. I talked about this on
We're talking
podcast before.
like certain relationships.
But overall, it ended up
Yeah.
benefiting him, though.
Fucked all that.
Look where
up,
he's
but I
at.
got really good at this. So it's like.
Are you saying that you fucked up like a romantic relationship because of work?
Oh, I fucked up so.
That's fine, though.
Yeah, but
That is so fine because, dude, I've seen so many people like choose the opposite, but then lose the relationship and be left with nothing.
yeah, that's
True.
terrifying.
At least the relationship is like kind of replaceable, unless it was like really the one. But like, it's for the most part,
Really the
True.
one.
it's for
True,
the
true.
most part pretty fucking replaceable. So it's like career first, dog, all day, all
Yeah.
fucking day. It's like
I don't
you
even
hear
like
the
girls
saying,
that much,
like, how's it
honestly.
going?
I like
forgot
guys.
the true, but it's like you'll always lose money chasing hoes, but you'll never lose hoes chasing money.
What is that from? Is that a lyric?
I don't know. Fucking the Bible probably.
That's some
like,
real
it's
shit.
gotta be. Yeah,
I feel like that's a
it's
fact.
the truth though. That is actually a fact. Yes. There's no way.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. I mean,
like no girl's not gonna want you because you're busy working on yourself and making yourself better, and she's like, oh my god, disgusting.
Yeah, you're right. That's where they come for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. I guess like, I don't know. In some of those relationships, I feel like I could have had better synergy. And this is not me just trying to take blame. I feel like I could have had better synergy with them that could have enhanced the rest of what I was doing as well. Like if I allowed give a little bit more time here.
But maybe it was like risky for you at the time, and you didn't want to like risk putting that together.
To be honest, I didn't know. I didn't know how to do it properly at the time. I didn't know how to have enough balance.
That's the part of being human, bro. You just
straight up.
You grow up and you learn, and that's just what it is.
Balance is such an interesting thing, man.
Jungle sapling.
Like when you were, I mean, we talked about this a little bit on the last pod, but like when you were really getting into like the drugs and shit, like how did you
put those back down?
How did you like really just get overboard? Were you like lost track?
Well, dude, again, there's so many people don't believe what I said too. By the way,
no, they don't.
It's fine. I don't care. It's what's easier to believe, the fact that I'm lying or the fact that I'm Superman? Probably the fact that I'm lying, right? It makes more sense for people to believe that. But I freaked out so much. You're never gonna get that. Like it was his blood puking everywhere. So it's not like it's all that sat in my system for 24, 48 hours, and they're like, no, I puked it. I mean, I've been very vocal about it. They don't give a fuck. But I don't give a fuck. Like, you think I'm here to think that like me telling that makes me look like a cool guy? It makes me look terrible. Yeah, it makes me look absolutely on top of it, in itself, it makes me look awful. And two, everyone thinks I'm lying about it. So why would I say it if it wasn't true? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, they must think I'm actually like them. I'm not like you guys, by the way, but
you're
missing IQ.
You're a little crazy.
IQ. I know, but
it's good though.
Yeah, my biggest fear is to be normal. Yeah. My biggest fucking fear is to be like a normal ass human. Like,
yeah, it's terrible. I don't want that.
But it's not like I'm not naturally like trying to make myself like that. It's just, I've always just been this way.
But so at what point did you lose complete balance? When did you really lose your balance when you got towards that?
It was,
does it happen one day to the next?
I know it's the specific day that it happened.
Oh,
I can tell you the exact day that happened. I could find the date because there's a picture on my phone that I know when it happened. So bro, I took opioids all of 2019. So that's the one thing like I guess I liked. I never liked Xanax. I never liked any of that shit. But like I did like opioids. So I was doing them a lot, and a lot of it was like it was so weird, bro.
Wait, isn't Xanax an opioid?
No, benzodiazepine.
Okay,
so
that's right.
Anti-anxiety medication.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I take that to fly, by the way. So.
Yeah, I know. You've told me that before.
Yeah, I love that.
You take like a half, you're fine.
I do take like nothing.
The issue is like when you don't sleep. It's like this weird thing. It's like if you take enough Xanax and you resist the sleep,
I heard about
that. You become a psychopath.
I heard about
shit.
You become an absolute psychopath. You know,
is it like Quaaludes back in the fucking
awake and just doing crazy shit.
80s?
Because I don't remember a single thing that I did, right? So 2019, did opioids every single day. I literally would try to even OD, but then hit the gym. And I was in the best shape of my life too in 2019. I was actually in the gym every single day. I was like, didn't work, whatever, hit the gym. I had the weirdest life in that. But like I wasn't weird. Nobody thought I was on drugs. Not a single person even knew. Come 2020, doing the same shit, sipping lean, perks, same old. And then all of a sudden, one day I was doing a lot of shrooms too. It was fake microdosing. It wasn't a microdose, taking too much. And then I got shroom poisoning. I got this weird pressurized headache this felt disgusting. I remember thinking it's so gross. And I was sick for about a month. And I just got back on YouTube and I was hyped about it because I just triple uploaded too, started uploading again. I was back on my shit. And then I randomly got sick and couldn't upload anymore. And it just like, for whatever reason, I just took it like such a bitch. I hate that I took it like this. And then one night I just popped like 20 to 30 Xanax that first night. And then I went downstairs. I beefed with like one of Tommy's exes and Alyssa and shit. Like for whatever reason, I don't even remember that. But ever since that day, I didn't wake up. I remember the night to going to do, but I didn't wake up after that. I did that, popped as many Xanax as I did, and then every day I guess I just woke up and kept popping Xanax. Obviously, piece of story because I spoke to so many fucking people, went through every single text. Like in
1,
those
2,
3
3, 4, 5, 6.
Other than just try to piece my fucking life together, figure out what the fuck happened, and then that's like.
It's like you were in this constant like sleep state, like sleep alive.
Do that one.
It's so scary, like how he was using my bank account, and spending all my shit, and it's like ruining my relationships with people. It was me, but I'm just saying it didn't feel like it was me. It felt like I was
such a weird concept.
I don't believe in possession or any of that shit, but that was the closest I've ever been to like possessed in a way. But it was me. But it's just
the evil fucked up version.
It was weird. It was very weird.
So what are you working on now? What's different? Because you were doing some weed stuff, weren't you?
Yeah, but again, I kind of paused that because I didn't really want to promote it. I didn't want to promote it while this face shit was going on. Like I didn't want to seem like a douchebag. Wow. But at the end of the day, I should have just promoted it because at the end of the day, people are gonna talk shit whether you do or don't. So either way, I might as fucking well.
Yeah, dude. What the
fuck?
Fuck
I always take the moral. But shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I should have just promoted it, but it's cool. It's no biggie. I don't really care.
I'm gonna put this over here.
Speaking of the moral high
Some of my
ground, what do you think about
valuables.
this,
Boom.
have you seen this Adam 22 letting his wife get fucked thing?
Disappointed in you, Adam.
That one's intense.
That one's intense. I DM'd him too. I said, bro, is there a chance this is fake and you're just milking it? Because I wanted to know. I was like, bro, it would actually be genius marketing. Because I was like, wait.
Should we do those?
I haven't seen anything. No, it happened. Oh, it happened. Oh, it happened. I ended up dropping the next day. I was like, never mind. But I was like, shit, what if it's like genius marketing? Because it worked. Like, if he actually didn't do it, it would have been genius.
Yeah, but like, everyone. I mean, it's weird because everyone's pissy at him now, but it's like, would they be more pissy if it wasn't a thing? I think they would have been like, oh.
But at the end of the day, bro, it's to each their own. If he's cool with it, it's like, why do people always like? For example, yes, I would never be with her. I would never be with a girl. That would do
My
that.
boy just asked me, who would have thought you'd be a professional Minecraft
Why are
streamer?
people so
And I said,
mad
that's
that
what I'm
he's
saying. He said,
passionate?
fucking get. Who
You know
the
what I mean?
fuck
Like,
is
of
this
course, I
guy?
wouldn't do it. I'm not cool with it, whatever. But why are people so mad that he's not as mad as they would be? Like everybody wants that. They want people to be just as mad as they would be. Like,
I'm gonna fucking steal your
people
llamas,
are weird
bitch.
like that. Like they just project.
Small
It's constant
dripply.
projection.
I do need these slimes though.
There's definitely a play.
Yep,
to it
I'll
that's
go
like,
get my fucking shit.
The okaying of it, like, is furthering just kind of just toxic bullshit.
Yeah, like how much more you
Yeah,
okay
I get
certain
it.
things And everybody will start okaying things, but it's also just like, bro.
Yeah,
What
I
the
mean,
fuck? look at what people okay today. Like, who cares? Like, it's already chalked.
yeah,
already
well,
beyond
yeah. I mean,
chalked.
in the reality, in his situation specifically,
Do need these slime balls.
they've already they're
Hey,
porn stars.
Come here.
Like
Yeah.
they are.
What do you
Like,
got?
So
No,
they've
yes,
already
these are
done
I
it.
don't need any of that.
They've already done it.
do this.
You know, so like obviously,
You don't have any more,
it-
bitch?
of course it's different.
I don't want to do
couldn't
I'll
that.
tell you why. It
I'll
wouldn't be
take-
different if his girl wasn't bisexual and she wouldn't touch the girls that he.
I'll
fucks.
take those.
If they were both bisexual, sure.
Bucket of puffer
she's
fish.
bisexual.
Oh,
She's
shit.
willing to fuck the girls that they have threesomes with.
Yeah.
But he's obviously not fucking that guy.
You gonna fucking get
Yeah,
all
it's
horny
different.
with more shit or no?
I mean, the whole
It
thing
is
just,
different. If she's willing to fuck
Nah.
that girl, but he's not willing to fuck that guy. It's not the same.
Yeah,
Oh,
I-
word?
That's just
You're
one
just
reason
gonna
I'm saying.
disappear?
There's another reason
There's
why-
no-
but
there's
that's
a-
just the reason that also makes sense. You know what I mean?
there's a whole
Close
bunch
these
of
doors.
reasons I'm not okay with it, but it's like it's also just like for people to react the way that they did is interesting.
And drop
'cause
those in
they've
there.
been porn stars.
Um,
That's the thing that's interesting. It's like they've already done it all.
We'll put
Yeah, but
that.
his
Oh,
girls
actually, we'll
are
keep
drunk.
this. We'll put that
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And apparently
no,
he
I know.
filmed it, which is absolutely insane.
Apparently he what?
Nah, Adam didn't film it. It was
I don't know anything about
a different
that.
guy.
Really? The
He
straight
f-
face the whole time?
Right?
He filmed it?
Apparently.
Who said that?
The dude that cracked her.
He said that he filmed it?
Yeah. I saw a video of him
That's
talking about
crazy.
how he DM'd him. He's like, oh, what's your rate? He's like, boom, 4K. He's like, okay, we'll give you 10. And then he was saying that he filmed it. Unless that was a CGI video, but I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Here's the thing that I
That
the
was
fuck-
a real video.
the fun
Homeboy
part
came
is,
back.
like, they-
What's
you
good?
can tell, like I watch the internet, right? Like they're just they're hamming this shit up. I wonder how much they're gonna make.
Bro, you already ran out of shit, dog. What the fuck am I gonna trade you?
You make a lot of money doing a lot of other things.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, bro, if I was a
You know
scammer,
what?
I'd be the best
I have a-
scammer on earth.
Well, that's what I was curious.
I'd never get
about.
caught, by the way, if I wanted to. It's just like,
Actually, get
No,
the
I
fuck
get
out
it.
of here.
That's
I
what I
don't
was
want
curious
those
about
llamas.
this situation. I was like, that's enough because I know they do really well already on the podcast. They already got the
Okay,
plugs
so
in, they already do so well.
I think
I'm like, how much more do you need to go to that extent?
you never know their lifestyle. Their
Oh, so he said
People, like, say
you
they
gotta
do
play
stuff.
solos like the pros when they don't have a team to stay consistent.
I was
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
When I was
true.
making a lot of money,
Yeah,
I was spending
but
like a
and I
fuck
said
ton
in
of
response,
stuff.
I gotta get
Yeah.
Now it's like
I
no
get more
matter how much
viewers
I
in
spend, I'll
Minecraft
never
than
do
I
what used to.
and I like the
Never,
game.
yeah.
So it's kind of like a
I'm gonna
win-win
Talk to him about this shit.
with that
'Cause I'm
shit.
actually curious. Like, it's like what's
And
I just- I
then
see
he
all the
responds
clips, I'm
with,
like,
"Can't be
oh
a pro
my
COD
God.
player if you stop playing." They're gonna have
The
a whole
reactions, dude.
totally different mechanic to that
Oh, he
game.
posted a
So
pic of me, like an old pic
not
of me holding.
I
100%
saw
worried about
that.
it. Kind of
Bro,
sucks that
it
I'm
was so
stopping right
funny
now,
because
but
I
I'm
had it
enjoying
open
it.
as you texted me to like do the pod. I was like, do I want to
Yeah,
do
no.
it? No, I'm
That was like
kidding.
an old ass lifting video. Like we worked out together. Old. But he posted that. But he's like hamming it up, and I get
Hey,
it.
that
It's
was some
like,
foreshadowing.
yeah, that was years ago.
Because he was
Ooh, you know
crying while
what?
you were
I
holding her. I was
do-
like,
I was
shit.
gonna tweet like you. I was gonna tweet like, you think Adam will let me fuck his girl next?
Wow.
And then I was like,
It would have
nah.
banged.
It would have
It would've
banged.
banged.
But it's just like it's just.
And
I
I
mean-
honestly think he would have been cool with it.
I don't think he gives a
I don't
fuck.
think
Well,
he
bro,
gives
look what
a-
he's doing. He don't give a fuck. That guy don't give a fuck.
No, facts. Dude,
Like he
okay,
really
dude,
does not give a fuck. It's kind of insane.
Yeah.
God damn, dude. I don't know. It's like I just couldn't. It just can't be me. That couldn't be me.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's a slime down here. There isn't.
I think this shit's crazy. Okay, anyways, we didn't answer. We didn't
The
answer about
fuck?
this. The Nick Merckx
I
stuff.
was. That's okay. I was thinking that too. I
Alright.
was just thinking that I never responded to that.
Yeah, I want
I want to get myself in trouble. Come on, ask me that question.
Yeah, like what did you think about the reactions from Call of Duty towards
This is what Call of Duty pussies. Imagine
Yeah,
being a
put this.
rated M game.
Bro, imagine being Call of
Imagine.
Duty. Hold on. Imagine being Call of Duty. What? 2000 what? When was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2?
2009.
2009. Imagine Call of Duty fucking Modern Warfare lobbies.
They would have gave him a skin for doing that back then.
How?
They were like, wait, he said that. Here's a skin.
Bro,
we need a.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
That's wild.
Like that game was built on. Listen,
they
I don't
got
give a
bought
fuck.
out. Activision bought out by Microsoft, and then it's all BHM pushing everything, bro. Why they don't like Threads? BHM.
Oh fuck, I'm on Threads. So I like that shit. Bro, Call
Bro,
of Duty
Threads
is built on
sucks.
toxicity. Like straight up. Like, how are they gonna act like it's like, oh, we're a fucking sensitive.
I love Call of Duty because it showed no matter how toxic you could be to someone, you can still be there for them.
Yes, bro.
I like that.
Exactly.
But the world's not like that anymore. Now it's like, if you don't agree with 100% what the fuck I believe in, we cannot talk.
Yeah, we're
If you eat eggs and I hate eggs, we can't be friends. That's what the eventually gonna turn to.
Bro.
Like, motherfuckers are crazy. They're
Do
crazy.
you think it's gonna turn around?
I mean, we
It
gotta
has
bully
to
them.
turn
We
around.
have to bully them back. That is the only way out. Is we all collectively have to. There's more of us
True.
than them. Hey, let's bully their ass. We're just half of us are just too afraid to say anything.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
There's so many people that be like, that shit's bullshit. But consider where they're not saying a word.
Yeah.
And then the people that will say word, they'll watch them get bullied. Like, you know how many people watched me get attacked by the gray shit? I was like, he's right. But
Oh, shit.
Like, you know how many people are like that?
Yeah.
Because they're afraid. They're afraid. They don't want. They think that. But you know how hard my life's been since I like said all that. Like how hard it's been to go outside for me and shit. Since all that shit happened.
Who's what?
From all the Grace fans. I can't fucking go anywhere with them bothering me.
Really?
Imagine? Hell no! They don't fucking exist! They don't fucking exist! Not a single one of them has said a... What?
You had me going.
Like what? That shit's not real!
You had me going,
That shit's not real! It's not. That shit's internet. It's not real. I've never...
Bro, FaZe Rain's fucking funny.
In my fucking life. And I know if I met in real life, they'd be cool. There's not a single person that's never liked me in real life.
Dude,
like that I've met like a
it's
fan.
actually
Impossible.
insane that you say that because every single person that's ever come to me, like they also lean this way. They lean to the right.
Which is right and left hand. Right is Republican, left is Democrat.
Yeah, they always lean that way. No one ever comes up to me and is like, "Oh man, I should have been more fucking."
Jesus Christ, there's a bunch of fucking iron right here.
It's like, it's just a weird thing. So, the Nick Merck stuff I find interesting because like he said something so like in jest and it was like people trying to make like this is some homophobic shit. It's like how?
I just hate how it's like you have again, like I said, you have to agree with everything. You can't tell me like, bro, I hate your videos, but you're a cool guy. It's fine, cool. What's up? Like it's not a big deal. But now it's like you can say. I'm just gonna say for what it is, but like you can say like from Nick Merck's point of view, like get married, do whatever you want, have a certain age, do whatever you want. I support everything you want to do, but just kind of keep the kids out of it.
Right.
But and this is my reason for why, because I identify as one of the smartest humans on planet Earth, right? And
I like that.
But I am. It's so
I love
fucking
that.
true. My brain is way too just no chance. But anyways, and I was such a fucking idiot when I was a kid. I was such a fucking idiot, and I was impressionable. And you just don't know. You don't know, bro. You don't know. You don't know.
That's
when
wild.
you're a kid. You might, and also a lot of kids, they want attention so fucking badly, so they might make a mistake just because they want attention. So I'm saying there's a lot
MW3
of that.
in
like,
16
bro,
days,
I've talked to
bro.
like a lot of gay people in my life too. Like I've had, but also I guess like I don't
Need
fully
slimes,
understand that full
dog.
conversation. Like I know it's like different between transgender and gay. Like
Jesus Christ, the amount of
I've talked to
skeletons that are
people
here.
before, 'cause I just wanted to know,
Oh!
does it happen to you or is it natural? Like I wanted to know, like, is it something that you can turn to or is it like natural?
Right.
From every gay person I've ever talked to and just had like real conversations with them.
Yeah,
it's
fuck
something they
that.
were born with. Right? So it's not something that like, so I'm never worried about that. I'm never worried about a kid maybe ending up gay because he watched a bit. No, because I genuinely believe if you are gay, you are gay. And like maybe if you pretend to be because you want attention for whatever reason, then you fall out of it later, sure. But the other stuff, I get it also. You are free to do whatever the fuck you want to. I want people to feel good. That's all I care about. I don't necessarily care if like, and I'm not trying to give like a weird PR answer. I just want to say for what the fuck it is. I have no PR team. But I genuinely do want people to feel good and just like, feel how the fuck you want to feel, but forcing on everybody else's throat.
Oh, get me out,
That's
get me
what I
out,
don't
get me
like.
out, get me 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 out. What the fuck was that?
They make you feel like you can't do what you want to do, but at the same time, I feel like the whole campaign should be structured differently. Instead of being like, love and accept us, you should like empower the people of that community to love and accept themselves. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says about you.
Can I come back in?
Instead, they try to force everyone
that a
who's
thing?
beefing with them to fuck with them. Instead of just empowering the people that are a part of the community to just like empower themselves and not worry what the fuck these people are saying, because that's just reality.
Yeah.
I feel like it's accepted enough in society now to where you don't have to completely force it. I don't think you can force anything like that. But I'm gonna get shit on for that, but I don't really care.
No.
Because again, it's also not my demographic.
Can I go in?
I
Jesus
like,
fucking
what
Christ!
the fuck it is. Like, I'm not afraid to...
Oh my god!
I'm a person that believes that if you act disrespectful to people, you deserve what the fuck happens to you. Whether that's shot, killed, I don't care. Like, that's why I like red states, because they're very, like, you just assume everybody's got a gun. You're fucking right.
Yeah, normal.
That's good. Maybe everybody should have a gun so people act right. Like,
True.
people can do whatever the fuck they want for TikTok and do all this dumb, disrespectful shit and feel like they can get away with it.
Well, what I find interesting
like
is
it's just not cool. And then be victims, and the other person gets painted a bad guy because you wanted to fucking be a cult chaser.
True.
It's the victim shit.
I hate victims.
It's the victim
and that's
shit.
why I always make sure everyone knows I'm not a victim. I'm not a don't tell. She's crying about that. What the fuck am I crying about?
Yeah, you
I'm saying I'm the only one that says I'm so happy I did all the drugs. I'm so happy I did the wheelchair. I'm so happy Fizz got stolen from me. And I am because it taught me more than if I didn't.
Can I get out? Can I get out?
I learned
Let's see if I can.
from that
Oh!
than it not happening. So it's like
Fuck yeah!
I'm grateful. I got to exploit my growth in mind because of all that.
Yeah,
I'm grateful.
It's like it is weird. It's weird when people like put the blame or they put the emphasis on someone else and then play victim to like try to get like coddle some sort of.
And everyone just pulls the card, right? It's like I called a girl mid-misogynist. It's like you do anything, they pull the card. It's like that's what they do now because it's
What
like
is this?
yeah. You know what I mean? It's like it just makes people feel like they're spitting, they're saying something, but they're all fucking idiots.
Yeah, it's
like they're all fucking so
That's what I'm
stupid.
saying, dude.
They can't do no math. They can't comprehend the situation for what it is. They can't be, okay, this is the situation. Variable. Like they don't. They think 1 + 1 = 2. They can't realize that also 0.5 plus 0.5 plus 1 also equals 2, or 0.5 times 2 plus 1 also equals fucking 2. Like they can't do it. Their brains are incapable. Single decimal calculator brains, bro. I'm telling you.
It's just,
and it drives me crazy. That's why all I really want to do now is like just go through fucking Twitter because all these tweets that you see with hundreds of thousands of likes, they're stupid.
Fuck.
More stupid people agreeing with them. Just because you see mass adoption on a post and a lot of people liking it, doesn't mean it's right at all. Ignorance is truly bliss. The dumber you are, like that's why Sky, my dog, is so fucking happy all the time. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. The more you understand what's going on, the more upset you become. And a lot of my depression came from my understanding of the world and understanding what things are and why they are.
This is how I felt during the whole COVID thing.
Dude, it makes you upset. It makes you upset when you realize things for what the fuck they really are. It sucks. And it depresses you. One of my biggest reasons to want to kill myself was so I could escape this terrible world because of how broken it is. But then I said, let me just troll them instead because they're all fucking stupid. So I'm going to just keep telling them how fucking dumb they are. And then they're not going to see it. They're going to try. It's so funny because they're going to be the ones that try to call me dumb when they're the ones that are.
No, I get it. But how do the better question is how do you fix it? How do we get? But it has to come around, man.
You can speak it.
Oh, my eyes.
Water, but you can't force them to drink. Bro, you see it. You see motherfuckers like take talking. You see all these motherfuckers talking. People will just talk shit instead, make jokes. That's it. There, the BHM got him, bro. They're gonna keep being their fucking marketers for them. Like, think about it. That political side has people marketing their point for them and fighting for them for getting nothing. Like all these people, they fight for them as if they're on salary. They fight and get nothing, and they get played, and they turn into fucking slaves. And they're just like, woo! They're gassed about it. And they get lied to left and right. And they get exposed for lies, but it's like, no, we don't want to believe the lies. It's fine. They lied to us. No, they probably did it for a good reason because they care about us. They're brain dead. It is too many brain dead, under-evolved people. Their minds just haven't evolved yet because they trust their parents. My biggest thing is I always told my parents, like, you guys don't know shit.
This is interesting.
If you trust your parents, you're set up for failure because your parents come from a world where they were designed not to understand a fucking thing. And I tell my parents that all the fucking time. So I'm their teacher these days. They learn from me because I understand. They were not equipped to understand because they didn't have the internet.
Bro, they're fucking killing me.
They just weren't.
It's interesting.
How could you? You had to get so lucky to find someone who knew the truth.
Well, everything that you knew was based in what you were told. Period.
Exactly.
There was no
like.
like.
I don't really pay attention to history. I don't know my history too much because I believe. I've always since I was a kid.
Here we go.
Bro, when some homies I know, when they tell me a story what happened yesterday, they butcher the whole fucking thing. Like other homies tell me stories and it's like not at all what fucking happened. You think I'm gonna trust a guy from fucking all those years ago telling me a story? Suck my dick, you lying. They lying. They lying.
Bro, we gotta fix this shit, dude. What do we do to fix it?
So I talked to Crane about this actually. There's only one way to do it. So because humans are so idiotic, they only have one way to believe anything. Now, well, how do humans believe anything? Headlines, media.
Just what
That's
they're
what
told.
what they're told from media and headlines. They are programmed to. There needs to be a bunch of people that come together that all believe in the same thing, that have money also. So
sometimes you just gotta take that L.
Like people like that. People that give a fuck about Kanye, people like that, and make some sort of news in every department possible, from makeup to basketball to fucking everything, every department, and it needs to be some sort of like competitor news. It's all. And over time, of course, they're gonna get shit on. Of course, it's gonna be brought down, but it has to be like the strongest independent people in the world. But it's just also, even at that rate, it's still super fucking hard. But I feel like that's the only fucking shot. is if you make your own news in every single department possible and you just have no bias. Because everything has a bias. Like Jake Lucky, that pussy. Every time he posts me, there is a bias. And then I message him, I'm like, bro, I see right through. He's like, what are you talking about? I don't have an agenda. But every fucking tweet is painted to make me look bad. And the reason I don't like that guy, and the reason I did an interview with you, I did with Toes, did with anybody before him, and I told him, if you have questions, send it to the next time I'm doing an interview with. I'll never do one with you. Because that motherfucker just wants to. It's weird because he's big on Twitter, but his show is so small. His show is like not even 1% of what his Twitter is. It's crazy. And he just wants to use me to like help boost his show.
It's crazy how people get big on Twitter though.
Care. Like I can see that you kind of care about what happens. Like you're a caring human. I told you he was a caring human. People care.
Yeah.
He just cares about how the story will help him. And he puts his own little bias in there. It's just corny. Like I don't fuck with you, bro. It's just really lame. You know what I mean? He's not like a terrible human, but I just don't like his game. Even Keemstar, I used to not fuck with Keemstar for that, but then like after the years, I realized like, yo, he actually is not like a bad human, but he just does what he does social media wise. But he's actually not a bad human. Yeah. I don't think he is. Yeah. I think he's a good guy. I can see why people like wouldn't like. I expect people wouldn't like me sometimes because I'm unbelievably confident in myself these days. I believe I can do fucking anything humanly possible. If I genuinely want to do something, I can do it. Just because I'm not good at chemistry is because I haven't cared to be good at chemistry. But if I wanted to, I'll be the best at it. I'll be the best at fucking anything I want to be. Deadass. I genuinely believe that. And it makes so many insecure people.
Yeah.
That's why I posted the other day. I said, if somebody says like that dude's got an ego, stay away from him. Because when you call out somebody that has an ego, like for example, we've seen people like McGregor, people with big egos. If you have confidence, what do you find?
Where do you find them?
Yeah, what do you find those type of people if you have confidence? Like I'm sure you've had confidence. When we watched Khabib versus McGregor at my crib back in like back in whatever. When you watch McGregor talk his shit, are you like intimidated by him?
Not at all.
You find it funny.
Yeah,
that's what it is. When you're confident, you find all that ego shit funny because it doesn't take away from your plate.
Yeah.
You're not losing muscles because McGregor is talking more shit. Like you're
true.
Like, but all these people, they feel like, oh my god, that guy's confident. It's over for me. I'll never be able to find confidence. And they start thinking that
you
they're
mean like
not
the other
shit.
fighters or just people?
People, not fighters.
Yeah.
I'm saying people in general. Like they let other people's like confidence, like make them feel
inferior.
It makes them feel inferior. Yeah. That's why they like say, that guy's a fucking ego. I don't like that guy. I don't fucking like that guy because it makes them feel weak. And I only see weak people say that. I've never seen a strong, confident person call someone with an ego. It doesn't exist. Because they don't say that. Because they're just like, oh, he's confident. He's just funny. Who cares? Like, weak pussies. Like, he has an ego.
That's like
he
for people that
himself. Why does he
fucking
hate himself like me?
Get all pissy about their girls going out without him or by themselves. It's like
just the dumb little industry that I'm in, the fitness industry. Like coming up, you
my girl
experience
go out
that
with friends whenever the fuck she wants. I don't really don't give a
never
shit. I'm
met you,
here
don't
fucking
know
playing
you,
video games.
Literally have not said a single word to you.
Feel I'm confident
You're the
enough
first
to where
person
she's not gonna fuck. I know
mouth
she's not gonna cheat on me,
just
do
from a
anything
distance.
bad.
People just like without really knowing you as a
You
human.
talk to them and everything's cool. Like that's why I was so surprised with the gray shit. Because like that's my first time that I spoke to somebody and it didn't work out. Deadass. Like it always works out for me. I talk to them. Like, it's cool because they realize I'm not fucking threat. I'm not aggressive like that. I'm being cool. So like, bro, I mean, I was just trolling. Who cares? I mean, I do mean it, but like, you know what I mean. But like, I was just trolling. I 1,000,000,000% believe that like she talked to Face Corporate before. Like, I feel like there was no way she's trying to squash anything. Because there's no way. All I was doing was
What do you
trying
think
to
they were
squash
trying to do then?
just paint me worse. Like make me look. They're trying to.
Like, I
They're
see.
trying to vilify me, make me look invalid, so that
To
what I
give
say
you
about
less
them
credibility. Yes.
doesn't count. Like then I can't be like, oh, you know, Lee tried to fuck Tommy's wife. Then I can't say things like that.
Whoa.
You know, then I just can't say things like that.
Oh shit.
You know, it's like they're like, oh my god, he's probably lying, which I'm not.
Wow.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Whoa. That's tough.
his baby mom match. Let me make it sound worse. His baby mama.
Yeah. What? Either way.
Damn.
You know what I find interesting? Like the people that don't understand media and like social media and just even mainstream media when they started to creep into social media, how everything is just fucking money driven. How they don't understand that like all these negative
It's not
headlines.
bad to make money.
No, it's
I'm
not bad.
for money. Just do it the right way. You don't have to do it the scumbag piece of shit like way. You don't have to. That's why that social watch used to bother me so much. 'Cause I'm like, I didn't. Like y'all want to believe I did, but I didn't. But it's like, of course, it's a better story. They want to
Oh,
think
fuck
that
yeah.
I ran away with billions of
That's what
dollars
I'm looking
or
for.
something. Cool. I wish. At this point, I fucking wish. You know what I mean? Because at least it would have like made up for the amount of people
CS:GO
like,
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it. And I get that some people will be like, oh, well, you planned on making money but didn't because you got robbed, but you still planned on it. It's just like, at the same time, I'll always say I was 18 years old. I was unbelievably obsessed with the skins. I did not see it that way.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? But sure,
Yeah.
I will say it was wrong that I do think promoting gambling to young kids is bad. I do. Because they're going to do it underage. Like, they'll let them at least, because they're going to end up doing it underage. Most people love gambling anyways. Well, that's the one thing I know I fucked up. But at the same time, I was a kid. But still, I'm taking away from it. Still shouldn't have done. Wouldn't do it today. If I had a kid demographic, I would not.
What is this water at?
No, it's just mean. It's like, not mean, but it's like, that's why I put them on to that. Like, even with drugs, right? Like,
Why is there a chicken down here, bro?
I've never put people on to drugs.
What?
Nobody can ever, maybe weed back in the day, but people can't say they did their
Oh!
because I don't want that.
Fuck!
That's terrible. That's terrible because.
No, put up the shield, dumbass.
He loves Coke. I've never tried Coke. And he would always be like,
you take Coke just because how.
Adderall. That's why I don't use Adderall or Coke. And they think I do because my brain moves
People
fast.
think I do that shit.
And they're insecure because their brains don't move as fast as mine. He has to be doing Coke because he's smarter than me. His brain moves faster. He has to be cheating. That's what they all fucking think. They're idiots, bro. They're idiots. They just can't believe that. This guy's smarter than me. This guy's, but they can tell because you see muscle. So they're like, okay, this guy's stronger than me, obviously. But when they see your brain, they're like, no, he's not smarter than me, even though, duh.
Where the fuck is this chicken at?
I don't like the idea of putting people on the drugs because I was with a homie and like he was talking about how every time he hears about Coke or whatever.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I don't remember the feeling. So with things like lean and like Percocets, obviously they're dope. So it's like, why would I want somebody to experience dope for the first time? Every time they think about it or hear in a song, they're gonna remember. Why? It's like, because then you leave it up to how.
No.
Doing these things every now and then is not bad, but like you leave it up to a person's willpower. Because if you say it's not bad, then they're gonna be like, okay, then I'm just gonna try it. Then they might get stuck in the loop, and then they might start doing it every single day. Then it is bad. But it's like
once you know you can't unknow it. It's definitely something to be better left. Like if you could never do it. Like I never got involved in any sort of like besides like mushrooms and smoke weed every once in a while. Like those
like
kind of work.
I think that's the one thing that if you're a clean, one thing that I say like
eat your fucking food. Now's not the time to glitch.
Not even early. I think early is scary. I saw like Jada Smith, like Will Smith's wife. She had her kids doing psychedelics at a young age. I'm like, that's why the fuckers like it's bad.
Oh my god.
I feel like the perfect time to do shrooms is like
fucking
as soon as you finish school, you tried whatever your first venture was, whether it worked or failed. I think after that. So after you finish school, you do your first little thing, and then when you need that like reset in life, where you're trying to like reorganize your life. Yeah, I feel like that's the only time that you should start.
Motherfucker, I was sprinting.
Don't look at it as a recreational drug. It's not. I hate motherfuckers that treat shrooms as a recreational drug. It's a learning drug. Yeah, and you can use it to really upgrade your life.
I have died more times in this game than I have played.
Really, EDC, bro? Really? Like take I don't know, this drink or something. Shut up. Like I don't know. I just don't. I don't like using like. I haven't used psychedelics since I got hurt though. It's been like years. But
maybe you should do it again. I do agree.
I'm scared.
Of what?
My pain.
Imagine it's gonna come up.
What do you mean come up? It doesn't go.
You think it's gonna get worse or something?
Hell yeah.
There's water here. I thought there was water here.
Psychedelics?
I've had a cold.
Dude, I once had a terrible stomachache while I took psychedelics, and it feels like you're in hell.
You're just focused on it. Yeah.
Dude, you're in hell. I don't know how else to put it. I was in hell. So like, I'm so afraid to be in like pain hell. So that's why I don't do it. I'm like, that's fine.
Yeah, but psychedelics definitely, man. Like, like you said, a learning drug. It's something that you want to take, like, with an intention to try to get better from it. Not just like go and fucking chill, like you said, EDC bullshit. But yeah, I never got tied up in that stuff, and I definitely would say like, there's just some drugs that are just not worth it, because like that idea of once you can't unknow it once you know it. That's hard. Like you said, the willpower stuff. Then you leave, like you said, you really leave it up to someone being like, yo, are you gonna make the right decision?
And most people, dude, have the most dog shit willpower, because think about it, I genuinely believe that if you're in the 9-9 or 1, it shows like where your willpower is in life. You know, of course there's like variables and you can get unlucky from a ton of different things, or you could just be born in a fucking slum in India. I'm sure that's like very hard to make it out. America not so much because we have internet and things, but it's all willpower, bro. That's all it is with everything. It's how you feel, what you have in life. All that is like, it's all willpower. It's all your discipline. It's all your obsession. It's all it is. And people just don't. They want to make excuses. Yeah. Like the more that you can, even if it's not your fault, say it. What do you lose?
Yeah, I mean,
right?
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying for sure. Obviously, like, yeah. I mean, actually, it's tough because I did this for a while where like a part of my issue in like relationships was making things too much my fault, that I was too hard on myself to allow myself to like continue to experience like those things in new different ways, because I was so hard on how it was, and like, oh, I could have done this or I could have done that, so it made it a little bit more difficult. But I will say there is so much.
That's my water that I fucking put down, bro.
Every single thing that happens to you is a part. It's like part from you. Like,
fuck off.
Like, if I couldn't have an interaction with you that was negative unless I was a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have to be in there somehow to be like, okay, now my perception of how this interaction went was negative. So there is so much in everything that happens to us that it is up to us and how we determine like we're gonna move from it.
Right?
Yeah,
it's a positive or negative perspective, and like people just choose the negative one because they've wired their brains.
So this is the thing.
It's easier.
And that's what I was gonna talk about. Even this whole like, you know, we were talking earlier about like media and like marketing and how like everything's money driven, which is fine, but everything has been just
who's
everything
Mans?
is based on negativity. Everything's based on like bad shit happening, and it's like wired people. Like even social media, think like the biggest views is always like when it's drama, when it's when it's something negative. Like same shit. Social media now, obviously mainstream media is blended completely into it. Done the
I
same
don't see the
exact thing
light,
that
bitch.
YouTubers have done for years. Now they're just making, every single headline's terrible.
You know what I hate too? They'll always put like this person under fire, and that's any person that does that is BHM, because when it's like they insinuate that this negative already to this person, even though it's like people are under fire over everything. You could do anything and be under fire, but then they pick those small comments and they just like want to paint them that way.
Yeah.
I hate all that. They don't just say things for what it is. That's why the truth social media stuff I'm telling you about, like how you should make something for every department and make it like super awesome. Nothing is biased. Things are for what they are. Because every sort of news has a bias. They'll say it, but they'll say it this way: like, look at this awesome bag versus look at this terrible. And they already like tell you how they feel about it before they even deliver the
This
information.
Black Mirror thing that just came out. This
I did, but which one?
the Joan is awful.
Okay, so yeah, I remember
This is
that one. I
exactly
tried to watch
that.
it 3 times, I kept falling asleep, but I did see it.
So it was the same exact concept. There was like literally a scene, which is like even the people making this content know that this is. Everyone knows that this is true.
Yeah.
The content, the video is like basically a Black Mirror episode where this woman's living her life. And
No,
she's
the girl
like,
with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
She goes home and then everything's on TV. She picks up her brother
so
back in. And it's on
her
TV.
life,
It's like,
her life's on TV because she signed up to this streaming platform, right? And so, but the thing that's being created is like AI
Oh, that's
generated.
how she ended up being on it. Is because she signed when she joined the streaming services. And
Exactly.
She didn't read it.
And so the whole thing is like they're gonna make everyone their own live show, which because it's super relatable. And there's a bit where they talk to the creator of the thing, of the program, that like the lady's like, why is it awful? Like someone's asking her this question, why does it have to be awful? She's like, well, you tried to like, life is awesome, like so and so is awesome, and it just didn't do as well. Like people weren't as interested in it. Like
No, it's 100%. People
which
don't
is
give a fuck about
fucking
positivity.
crazy.
Dog. Even like when I talk to
Diamonds?
me walking, no one gives a fuck. The second I get
Hello?
into the Grace bullshit or phase drama, like, oh yeah, give me more.
But why is it
Give me more.
pushed? Why is it pushed? Do you think,
Hello,
like
diamonds?
genuinely speaking, I'm not gonna go crazy conspiracy theory, but is it just because the people at the top with everything know that if you just do that and
I
you
think
get
it's
everyone, you
because-
keep everyone here.
Yeah, no, it is that, and
And
I
so
think
if
it's
you
because
keep
they know
everyone
that
here-
everybody's already kept there and upset that they will relate and resonate more
You
with the
say-
negative drama than the good drama. Like, for example, even a lot of this face stuff, a lot of people will be like, "Who cares? Who cares about these millionaire rich kids anyways? Who cares about them getting robbed? Who cares? Fuck them." A lot of people are like that, so they know that they're like
Bedrock.
brokey demographic or I don't like use that word, but it's funny. But
Brokey's
like, they're-
hilarious.
Yeah, but
I
that,
love
like,
that word.
demographic. They don't want to
Fuck
see
it.
positive shit because it's gonna take away from their life. Like I said, it makes everyone feel insecure.
Yum.
They don't want to see positive shit. They don't want to see this guy win this. They don't want to see that. They want to see negative shit. That's what makes it hit mostly. That's what makes people talk about it. And it's like, I don't feel like it resonates with people.
So you don't think it's so you think it's completely self-derived? You think,
Self-derived.
meaning like everyone is just
No,
collectively.
not just like they're not doing it because they're like, oh, these people happen to be sad. No, because we've made them sad, so we're continuing to do this to instill the image. You know
But
what I
my
mean?
question to you is,
Take
do
it.
you think that like it's self-derived, meaning like we are also just choosing that, like we're hardwired to choose that, to choose the
Yes,
negative?
hardwired though. Yes, I believe everyone's been programmed by their parents and by their grandparents and by everybody. It's from media and what it's done to people. You know what I mean?
So you think if
But it's designed, obviously, right? It's like the old rich people, like the fucking Rothschild and whoever, all the old OG trillionaires. And also, it's so crazy that people think that like Elon's rich and all these people are rich. Like they're not. They're broke. They are
Elon.
not. To us, they're rich. To us.
ah
To us. But we're fucking broke as dog shit.
You're talking
compared
about-
to the real rich people. Elon is broke.
you talking about the people who own everything type shit?
Bro. Gee,
Yeah.
you know the difference between a million, billion, trillion, right? And don't just say zero. Or don't say just 3 zeros. You know the difference, right?
It's a fuck ton.
It's a fuck ton.
Yeah,
So a million seconds, how long? 7 days.
yeah.
Billion seconds, how long?
Damn.
About 30 some years, 31.
I was
Yeah,
making
trillions
$1 a
like-
second.
Trillions what?
That'd be wild.
32,000
Yeah,
years,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Yeah, no, it's.
I'd run out of money
It's
in the first 2 minutes.
It's ridiculous.
But who has that money?
So I'm
The oil people.
Oil, not even, dude, it's like, I don't want to get all Kanye, bro,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah,
it's like, and listen, I don't even think it's a bad thing in hair. Like, a lot of people complain about it. I just like speaking about things for what they are. Again, my bias, I don't have one. It's about what the truth is, what's logical, not what I care or like. Because I realize it's like the world's bigger than my
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just what it is. So I like talking about these things just so people know what it is. Not like whether it's bad or not, but like even if
Huh.
Jewish people do and everything.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
like I low-key think any culture that would have done that for themselves is dope. Like,
They
who
figured
wouldn't?
it out.
Yeah, but who wouldn't have done that back in the day, right? Like, who wouldn't have? Like, if they could find a structure.
I
to
think I could go
separate
this way
family
too,
and
right?
generation, who
There's
wouldn't?
there's
Yeah.
some shit over here
It just
too.
is the way it is, and people just don't want to talk about it. But it's not a bad thing. I mean, they do bad things with it, but it's not inherently a bad thing in my opinion. Like it is what it is, and I get it. People just want everything to be like, oh, like democracy, everybody works together. Yada. You guys don't even want to work together. People don't want to work together. They don't, because it's easy. So many things in America could have been solved if people just work together, but they don't. Yeah. They just say they do, and they say like, "Hey, government, can you handle it?" And they know the government's not gonna handle it, bro. It's like think about the most democratic, help people states have the most homelessness. Why? Most crackheads. Why?
And the most money. California.
You know, California is like the out of like
Holy
countries,
shit.
like where countries. I'm saying
Yes.
GDP, it's like 7th. I just
out of the whole
it has over
whole
3
world.
trillion GDP. I think like it's like competing with India.
Yeah, it's
For like the
I know.
California.
I know.
If we drive 2 minutes, bro. If we got 2 minutes, there's gonna be a homeless guy right there fighting for his fucking life.
Yeah, it's
It's
insane.
sad, bro. It's like you don't give a fuck, and y'all just keep getting played by them. So it's like,
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, like where the fuck is the money going, dude?
I mean, they just don't. The government, the way that they spend is ridiculous. My lawyer told me once a story about like how people were overcharging for like plain bolts. Like there was people, like these 2 women went to jail for charging the government like $1 million for a single plain bolt because they just realized that you could upcharge the government whatever the fuck you want. And they'd pay it. They didn't really care back then until they caught on to that one and ended up arresting them. They didn't get arrested, but I'm saying like the idea that they were able to get away with it for so long just shows that you could just charge them whatever.
It's crazy too, man. The kind of shit that goes on, like insider trading shit, like
that happened to us too. I mean, it happens,
but it happened not just to you guys in the face.
It happens to the whole country.
I'm talking about like the biggest scale possible.
Of course.
You're just like people. It's like people hear about it and they're like, and they're still just arguing
doesn't
about
affect their life. They made everybody broke enough to not care. It doesn't even affect them. Who cares? That's how everybody feels. And they don't feel like they even have a chance to get there because it's deemed like unrealistic. Everything is realistic. It's just like every human is capable. Just 99 won't do it. That's it. Every human is capable. Yeah. So everybody has that equal chance.
You really
even
think
if you're
everyone
broken,
is capable?
I do.
Interesting.
I do. I believe every person could have a specific. I believe
But
that
you
if
just
I
said all
if
these
I
motherfuckers are dumb.
well, because they don't live with me and they don't listen to me. If I had one person live next with me, I could take any fucking idiot in the world and make him a warrior. I know that. I know that for a fact. A genius warrior at that. Not a genius.
Are you trying to sell me a course right now?
No. I would
Okay.
No courses. And I don't even want to like say that because like no course, and it's not even a thing where I'm like watch my videos for free. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't. It's not even about that to me. It's just genuinely how I feel. Yeah. I've done that in real life with real examples with real people. That's what I do, bro. That's why I don't want friends no more. I'm the best. I realize, and not like cocky shit, but like, bro, I'm such an asset to people.
Yeah.
Because the way that I think is like, how do I make you more money? How do I help your bit? I don't know why I'm like that. I want to help people, like from my heart.
Oh.
The phase of New York should happen because of that. I was micromanaging everybody's shit. That's why I love Doug, because he's the only person to really give me credit for that. Because Doug had no idea what the censor.
Yes.
He came in, he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. I taught him how to like edit videos, how to upload. But this is what you do. This is how you thumbnail. This is what you do. I taught him everything. But I spent maybe an hour or two with him. And this guy, 8 years later, still gives me credit like I helped him every single day, every day. And I did it.
Yeah.
I did it with other people, and they give me no credit. They act like they did it, and it's fine.
God, don't get me talking about this, bro. Let me say something. Hold on. I helped a fucking chick become a millionaire.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, everyone fucking knows. That's the thing. In less than 2 years, bro, making $100,000.
You did it yourself, though, bro. Come on.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
of course,
I'm kidding.
of course.
I'm
I need to
kidding.
fucking thank you for that fucking house. This is the reality. It's the crazy shit. Who the fuck at 22 or 21? In less than 2 years, you became a millionaire, and then you tell the person when you moved across the country and had $0 income, who the fuck are you to tell that person you moved across the country from New Jersey to California, making zero income? You go 2 years making $100,000 a month. Now you start making $100,000 a month, and you go, oh, you didn't do enough for me,
bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's almost like there was a time.
And bro, lived in my house for free, only paid utilities.
And honestly, see, after I felt the same way about a bunch of different things, where there's people that I've took care of forever, and then one time, this one dude, he just happened to be the driver's seat at McDonald's, and he paid it. After me paying for him for years, I put this motherfucker on an allowance, everything, and he said, but you got me next time, right? I was like, I mean, yeah, but goddamn, the fact that you even just said that is just crazy. Like, imagine taking care of somebody for that long, and then they just randomly say, but you got me next. I was mindful.
Bro, this is the thing.
But I also understand why people put percentages on people. Before, I used to think it was the douchiest thing ever. Like Jake Paul putting 20% on Team 10. Honestly,
bro,
with certain people, if you put them on that hard, it's just so they don't fucking act like.
Oh, did it make it out?
Because if some people were, if she was still paying you 20%, she could never say you didn't do enough or you never did anything. Because
bro,
I'm making 20%.
I did it though. I had a contract.
Oh, you were making 20%.
She was paying me 30%. She had a fucking contract for 4 years.
What's you mad about?
Well, she's not paying me no more. She's refusing to pay me. I'm going to fucking court.
Yeah.
So the point is, like,
how many years was the contract?
4.
And it's obviously still in the 4, right? It's still within the 4.
Of course.
I mean, you could sue if you want to, or you care about that.
Yeah, but then it's like, you know,
but
contract shit. There's
suing
just
is
so
so
much
lame.
shit that's just like, it's just like Here's my deal.
Oh.
When you're making no money,
Oh, there we go. Found my way out.
you agree to something from across the country, and you say, "This sounds like a good deal."
Yeah.
Parents say yeah. I say yeah. Dad says yes. I as in me as in being her, right? Everyone's saying yeah. Making no money. I move across the country, and I say, okay, I'm gonna come to this house. I'm gonna make all this content, meet all these people that are in my life still to this day, right? And it's worth nothing when I sign that, and I say yes, but I see the potential, right? And then I get everything. I get the followers, 600, 700,000 followers, whatever it is. I get everything. I get 20,000, 10, 30, 60, 100. $100,000 for a few months. You didn't do enough for me.
That's wild.
Like when it was worth nothing, you say yes. I sign here. We all agree. And now it's worth $100,000 a month. You want to go?
That makes me think about like those game shows where the person comes up to you and hands you a check
Bro,
worth X amount of money, and you just like they just start crying and shit.
With like social media, you don't even need
Man, this
to
shit's
like
bright.
micromanage.
Look at that. Look how bright that shit is.
And it's like even like
bro,
with
which
FaZe,
is
it's like
everything.
them acting like they came in and are doing shit. It's like, bro, you're coming into on a winning team. You're coming to a championship team. You're coming to when we're at the top. It's easy. Like it's not like she came up with you. Both of you, 0 followers, and you came up together.
Yeah.
She came to the
Bro,
winning
I've been doing
team.
this for fucking 12
That's
years.
what I'm saying. You just gave her like part of your win that you already had.
That's
so
the
it's so
thing.
different. Like you were already if you weren't winning.
100%
Nope.
I see what you're
Fuck.
saying.
Yeah. So that's where I'm trying
Yeah,
to
if
get. Like,
I was starting from jump and we were starting from
if
jump,
FaZe Corporate came up with us, I'd never say a word. I'd be like, bro, those are dogs. Like they, but it's not.
Exactly.
Like, it's not like
Exactly. And then I'm just turned
Some
around
people
like,
just aren't grateful.
and I'm just like, bro, what the fuck? That's the craziest shit ever.
That's all I gotta say.
Unfortunately, it's just
Oh!
like, when I meet a loyal person or somebody who I know will never say that, I like rock with them because like I prefer like loyal. Even if you're like an idiot and you're broke, I don't care. It's like I'd rather just you be loyal. I like loyalty over
It's
everything
just
because I can make you
crazy.
smart and I can
It's
make you
just,
rich,
bro,
but I
when
can't make you loyal.
When something's
Think
worth
about that.
nothing, you go, yeah, this is great. And then when it's worth $100,000 a month, you're like, I want to keep all this money. Now I'm greedy. Like, bro, what the fuck, dude? That shit pissed me off.
They're not
Shit,
cultured.
honestly.
Yeah, I have a whole different argument
Not
with that because
cultured.
I'm like from Mississauga, Canada, like one of the most cultured places in the fucking world. Like white people are a minority where I'm from, and if you are white, you're German, Italian,
In Mississauga, Canada?
yeah, or
Get the
Polish
fuck-
or something. You're not gonna be like, I'm white, America, 4th of July. Dude.
Why?
Like,
Why do you think people just fucking suck like that, man?
because they're fucking ancestors of fucking colonizers, dude. They suck. Comes down to they're not
Damn.
cultured. Seriously,
You went
though,
there.
It's true. It's so true.
Damn.
Since I was a kid, I was like, bro, why are Americans like this? Why the fuck are Americans like this? Why? The only people that would ever act that way towards me are like Americans, bro. I low-key hate Americans. Like I hate American-minded people.
But
I like
Americans,
America,
how are you
though, but
defining?
I hate the attitude. It's like, why is it always like me first and like?
How are you defining Americans though? Because you said like not like because I'm Italian. How are you
There
defining
we go.
Americans? Like Italians? 'Cause
Oh,
we did come here
I'm
from
gonna
Ellis
take a
Island and
piss.
shit. We were like, what's good?
Hey, Baba.
So we're considered
It's
that.
different because there's cultural Americans, obviously, but also it's like some of them conform to that like weird American mindset. And it's like I like America. There's certain things I like and don't like, but I don't like that like me first mindset. Like it's just very like they take advantage of people. They don't really. I don't know. It's like I need to actually think about it more because I actually do fucking sound stupid right now because I came from Mississauga where everybody's super cultural, very polite, respect. That's what I'm trying to get at. Respect. America lacks respect. That's what it lacks. Cultures teach you fucking respect. When you're in Canada, every person was raised from like an immigrant parent who came from a different country who brought their morals and culture with them. And every culture revolves around respect. There's not a single culture that is disrespectful. They're all respectful. And America has no culture. And every culture that did come here, they conform and have that American culture. That's what it comes down to. This made-up fake colonizer culture that's not real. It's bits and pieces of everybody that they don't even know. Like, they don't even really know where they're from. Like, oh, I'm white. I'm from here. But they don't know anything about it. Or even, like, black people out here. They don't know where they're from. That shit was crazy to me when I first came out here. Like, oh, where you from? I'm black, bro. What do you mean? But yeah, but what country? I don't fucking know. What?
Like yeah, where they're
That's
heritage
crazy.
from.
Where I'm from, there's not a single person I'll be like, I'm black. That's not a thing. You Jamaican, you Trini, you Guyanese, you fucking Nigerian, Sudanese, Somalian, you're something.
Yeah.
You're not like just black. That's out here, but I know why. Obviously, American slave shit, like way back in the day. That's why.
Yeah.
So I get it, but I mean, it's just crazy. They just like ripped everyone away from their culture, made them. I don't know. It's just this weird, made-up fucking
Money culture.
yeah. And it's just a very me first type place. And it's just not cool. I don't fuck with it. It's like, cause I like support capitalism. I like people to be able to make money, but you work hard, you should be able to make money. You're smarter if you come with things, of course. I I think people like Elon and Jeff Bezos shouldn't pay tax. I don't care. They provided a fucking service to the world that is so fucking dope.
I mean, it's a whole economy.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
it's a
cool
whole
as
economy.
fuck. So
Yeah.
they deserve it.
Speaking of money,
I'm so mad I sounded stupid there when we were talking about why I hate America.
No,
I hate
no,
that
no,
shit,
no,
dog.
no,
But no,
you
I just
didn't. You
it's
made
because I couldn't
sense.
think of the word like the cultural respect, because that's where everything stems from. People that are cultural, they just don't act that way. Bro. I'm telling you, like I used to say white a long time. I used to be like, I hate white people, but it's not. White.
Take that.
It's not white. It's not just
It's-
white. Tico's white.
Yeah.
Right? He's not like that. He's Swedish. He's cultured. It's
Yeah.
like it's culture. That's what I care about. Because I've met even like black people here that are white. I've met Arab people here that act white because they've conformed.
I see what you're saying.
Like, it's
You said white as the like you're
Not the actual skin color, just the way you. I don't know how to explain.
I see
it.
what
It's
you're saying.
so
Yeah.
like-
Colonizer. That's funny. So
Colonizer.
speaking of money, what do you think about all this like the streaming wars, like the fucking the Kick, the Rumble?
Yeah, I want one. They just
Yeah.
offered me the most dog shit contract. I said, bro, I wouldn't even take 5 or 3 times. I wouldn't even take that.
Kick offered you one.
Trash deal.
Yeah.
Trash deal. But it's okay.
Rice
I'm
is
not-
getting
I'm
back
gonna
into it. He just
Yeah, he did with Rumble, but I think Rumble. I spoke to the CEO also. No offense, but he doesn't understand. He thinks he does, but he doesn't. Like, no offense, but I get he's built Rumble and whatever. But I talked to him and I said, bro, what you should
Alright.
care about is your UI and like things that creators will enjoy.
This is what we
I
can
was
do.
trying to explain like my perspective as a
Alright.
creator. Like, back in YouTube, yeah, I just wanted to ban. Originally, when you're a kid, there's little things you want. You don't necessarily care about the money. You care about the things that come with it. Like even the blue check, it doesn't necessarily bring you money, but it gives you status. It gives you that feeling. So you have to cater to that feeling for a creator. Little achievements, little things like the 1 mil plaque.
Yeah.
Random things like that. They don't care about that. They don't care about the UI. I told them how important the UI is because I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna sit on the platform, I have to like what it looks like. It's like if you want to live in a house, you want to live in a house that you actually like the vibe of it. You don't want to like sit in a fucking cardboard box.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
And Rumble's UI is a 2008 cardboard box. It's dog shit.
I
Dog shit.
Fuck, dude.
And when I told him that, he said, listen, if we're going to talk about UI, you're going to bore the fuck out of me. You just don't get it. You don't get it.
What the fuck is
You
UI?
don't get it. It's the truth, though. It's
Dude,
the
but-
fucking truth. The UI matters. How it looks, how it
I know,
feels.
I
It
understand.
matters. But he's like,
Well-
it doesn't matter. Let's
well,
just get content
it's
on
also
viewers. Like,
it's also the users, like you said,
yeah,
they want to be
and
able
I'm
to.
sure he's a cool guy. He's Canadian also. Like, but it bothers me because I'm like, I hate corporate people that are so out of fucking touch
You know
with
what
what
UI is
they're
really
building.
dope? You know
No
what
me
UI is
grites.
really
It
dope?
makes me mad. What?
You know what UI is really dope? Threads. I knew Jacob was gonna like that.
Why? Because it does a little swirly thing. when you
Dude, I don't
swipe
give a
down,
fuck.
what
I
is it?
love
It's
that
a
app,
little
dude.
fucking swirly thing.
Fuck, it's so
It's
good.
a swirly thing on
Awesome.
YouTube.
It's so sexy, bro. You pull it down, it goes like.
What if Twitter did that? What if as you swipe down
Well,
on
Twitter got the little.
bird? What
got
if
the
the bird
bird.
starts fucking doing like cool little
It
colors?
did a dance. Honestly, I love Twitter. I love
Elon,
Twitter.
do some. You're losing
Dude, Elon,
Brad.
you gotta
do
fight back.
some.
No, I'm doing both, dude. Straight up. But I get what you're saying. So, like, I've realized though, it seems like streamers have always been like the highest paid people.
I don't know when that happened.
Cause it's the thing.
I don't
now.
know when that happened. I genuinely, but it's because YouTube, there's no competition. YouTubers always made more money than streamers, for sure. I mean, streamers also, they crowdfund their money, right? Like,
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
got $1 from people. Like, it was like, watch an ad or buy a product that you're gonna have.
Right.
It never, like,
'Cause-
I hate that. I always had donations turned off there, so I really like, I might as well be an idiot for not doing it. But of course, Saudi Arabian Prince came and blessed me on stream for a little bit on the donation shit. But like,
How much he bless you with?
25 or 30K.
Oh.
But it was just cool. Like, a random dude, he's like, hi, bro, he didn't say shit. He's like, hi, my name Nuke. And then he dropped money. Like, shit.
Fuck.
I was like, damn, fire. Yeah, and he just did like little COD challenges and shit. So I was like, damn. But I don't want to take like, I just hate the idea of it because I know it for what it is, right? I'm an OG. I'm an OG. So it was Justin TV, and back then there was no ads, there was no nothing. The only way that
Okay, we're good, we're good.
even remote do this as a living is if you donated. So you had to crowdfund back then. But now Twitch has took advantage of what that means, and they just profit off it. They just have,
Yeah.
they make you
Right.
think that it's a good thing to sub and a good thing to donate. It's the same thing as like tipping.
Yeah.
And they make you think that, yo, come on, you're not gonna tip, come on. It's just my way of saying I'm not gonna pay them. You pay them for me, bitch.
Yeah.
I love
Fucking
tipping.
crazy.
That was my way of doing charity because I always hated charities and like who the money actually goes to and shit. Because they'll be like, well, I'll save myself $1 million, but then whatever's left over will get to the charity. Like I don't like any of that, right? So I've always hated charity. So my version of charity was literally just giving to people, GoFundMe's, homeless people, tips. That's my version of charity, right? So I would always tip a lot, but I still don't like the format because. Dog, it's just like, it's obvious what it is. It's like, I don't want to pay my employee. You pay them. And also, you know, if you don't tip, sometimes they end up owing the restaurant money. I don't know
What the fuck?
Like my sister, she's a server at this place in Canada, and like, she has to pay a percentage of the sale. So if you don't tip, she ends up owing the restaurant money.
Bro, and they'll take it
That's
out of her
wild.
paycheck?
She owes them
That's
money.
insane.
It's insane! It's
What the
insane!
fuck?
And they just manipulate everybody. Like, that's just the way it is. No! No! No.
Just
like,
pay your fucking
bro,
employees.
look at what they changed when people said, why does not, like, bro, even if 300 million Americans stood up and said, we don't want to pay taxes, it's gone.
Yeah, well, that's my favorite one of all time.
Let's just do it. Come on. Like,
No,
let's just fucking do it. I don't want to pay
No.
tax. They got the trusty printer. Why are we still, like, letting them make us
Bro.
broke, bro? But these people don't get it. They will not stand together. And that's what I realized. Bro, we want to stand together for the face shit. This whole world is chopped. If I can't get people who built something that they know they deserve to fight for what the fuck they deserve, you think people are going to fight for something that they don't necessarily even deserve but is right? No.
Or even think
That's
they
why
deserve.
it's like, bro, you just got to do what the fuck's best for you. You just got to make yourself rich, worry about yourself, take care of your family, and that's it. Because everybody else is sped as hell and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Unfortunately, I wish you weren't. I really wish you weren't, but.
I wish they weren't too, man, because this tax one is
And I'll help anybody in any way I can. But shit, I just know there's way too many people and there's way too much like brainwashing media put out every single day to keep them away from understanding things for what they are.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's just so annoying.
Realize.
Like, and they care too much about like. I'm sure I've said like 6 different words this podcast. If you're looking at a clip and get mad at me for, like when I randomly said "kill yourself," I don't.
Who cares?
I don't care. Like, bro, words are words, and I feel like that's why Kanye said what he said about the Hitler stuff. I feel like he just said it to make a point. I don't know. I don't genuinely believe that he actually thinks that. I don't. But maybe I'm just like whatever. But I don't think so. But I think he just said it to show that like,
I think
if you just say a word, look what people will take and run.
I think what Kanye was trying to prove was, and I don't think it's the best way to do it, but I think
It wasn't the best way to do it.
he was trying to prove that, you know, because the whole thing is like of acceptance of people and like accepting of people. And, like,
yeah. So he's trying to say like accept this person
so
regardless.
He took it to the farthest level of
furthest
like,
level
well,
that you
this guy
fucking
believed that. Are we gonna accept him and love him for that?
Yeah.
And everyone's like,
I get
oh,
it.
no, that's way too far. So I think his whole point was on that. I don't know. I mean,
and I get that.
I'd love to
But I
talk to
also find
Kanye.
it so funny, and I'm just gonna be completely real for what it is. You take it out with it. I probably got thousands and thousands of tweets out the whole great shit. Right? Some people laugh, and some people are like, whatever. Some people are like, oh, that wasn't cool. Chill shit. The only people that said, I wish you died. I wish that overdose worked. You deserve to kill yourself. You deserve to die. Guess what color hair they all had?
Blue.
Guess what flag they had all up in their shit. Their whole branding is like who they are and who they fuck. That's their entire brand.
God damn, dude.
And that's the only people telling me to kill myself. But they also preach love and acceptance. But they all want me dead now. But I should love and which I do. At the end of the day, I do love and accept whoever, as long as like you're fucking cool.
Oh! No.
I'll back you in life no matter what. Just break these 3 rules.
I'm good.
Die, and I will help the death too. If you touch kids.
Not in California though.
Yeah, not in California, in Texas.
Yes.
If you touch kids, touch animals, or touch a woman when she doesn't want you to,
Yeah, that's fair.
I just feel we should actually give death penalties to all those people because you can't change that.
Castration.
Like, if you think something dumb, whatever, you have an ignorance, you can change that. But if you do
100%.
any of those 3,
Yeah.
you just
Can't
learn
take it
you
back.
learn to control being a monster.
Yeah.
Because if you can hit a dog like that, you're a
Oh my
monster.
God.
Or I'll kill some. Oh my god. That one honestly pisses me
Bro.
off the most because animals are so innocent that I feel more bad for them. Humans, I feel less bad because they're smart enough to take care of themselves. But animals are so innocent, bro. So I feel extra bad for animals, right? And babies, right? It's like animals, babies, humans in terms of my care list.
It gets me fucking riled up.
No, I can't watch any video. I'll actually cry. I swear, that's like the one thing
No,
I'm
I will
soft for.
literally
I
turn off
swear to God,
videos.
I can watch somebody get gutted and like the worst shit, not care. I watch a puppy get fucking slip a little bit.
Yeah,
Ooh,
like,
slip.
ah,
No, don't fall, puppy, don't fall. Like it's
Why
crazy.
is it like that?
Because they're so cute and innocent, and we're rational people. So we're rational that that guy was a pedophile and got murdered. Yes.
Fuck that guy.
But you see a small little baby puppy who doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, it's like they don't know better. Because you know those
Yeah,
those
That
bro,
one?
it's so
humans know
cute. I
better.
love dogs and all animals. To be honest.
Fuck. Yeah, that's some real shit. I agree with that.
Yeah, but those are my 3 rules. I always tell my friends that people that I love, I'm like, bro, just you break any of these, you're not my friend. I don't got your back. If you die, if you get locked up, I hate you.
Yeah.
Deadass.
Straight up.
Because those are just 3 things that you can't change. And pedophiles, kill them all. All.
Yeah,
because
they're
it's
just-
I actually believe it's sexuality. I don't believe it's like, oh, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop having kids. No.
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 And it's
Like,
you literally scar a human for the rest
that's
of their
why
life.
the other one bothers me so much. And that's why they tried to plug that random, like, this is the end troll tweet I posted when I was like 16, 17. I don't know if you saw the tweet.
No.
Like, I said some crazy shit, like, on Twitter. That's why I made a $10 million bet that I didn't say it. And I was certain. I told him, I'll give you $10 million if you're right. And she was. And I told him, like, you want $10 million? She's like, no, thank you. Like, I just couldn't remember, because I don't use the R word. I used to. I used to, like, in Call of Duty, to be like, oh, get R word. I just say it because, like, it was normal. But then after you talk to people that they've actually experienced it, you realize how bad it is. And I have PTSD from what happened to me. And the first thing that I thought about when I had PTSD is, damn, those girls that got R word, like that's how they feel. Yeah. Like they actually remember it. So I don't even like using the word. You see me? I'm saying R. I've said kill yourself. I've said all the other shit, but I'll say R because I
fuck?
like this. So that's why I was so certain. Like,
Oh my god.
Like I know I've never said that. It must have been like, because bro, I deleted all my shitty tweets too. I deleted them all in like 2014, 15. I don't know how that one spawned in. Because I heard like Twitter like undeleted tweets or something.
Jacob had to delete all his tweets. Dude, you know what's funny?
But it doesn't.
I never had to delete my tweets. I never said any.
You're also
shit.
old, bro.
Yo, fuck you. No, but bro, I had Twitter in. I guess that's fair. In 2008, I kind of.
You're what, 32 at that point?
No, I'm 34.
I'm kidding,
you
I'm
fuck.
kidding.
No, so I think it was 16. I think I knew better. Oh, just
really?
just a little bit.
You're
better.
right there. 2008, I was 12. I did absolutely not know better. But even when I was 16, I did not know better. But it was just like, bro, you weren't a Call of Duty kid. We were toxic as hell.
No, I was a Call of Duty.
Oh, okay, so you get it.
But
You
I just kind of
didn't
knew,
tweet it?
like, I can't put this on the internet.
Yeah, no, for me, it was like hell. Because for me, it was my escape from reality. At that point, I'm like, the internet's not going to be shit. Let me just troll this phase rain person.
Imagine that thought. Internet's not going to be shit.
And then everything is everything. Now
The
it's like,
internet is the
now
world.
it's like everything I said that reflects on who I am as a human. Back then, it was just like, let me troll. Like, I watched This Is the End and I said some crazy shit. Because I've always had that mentality with the R words. Right? I have a mom and a sister. Like, I'm a mama's boy. Like, I don't have that like toxic male like energy around me. That's like always like, I would even like think this shit like.
Shit, I do.
So.
I'll fucking sock a bitch in the face. Nah, just kidding.
I just said like, because have you seen it in the This Is the End, right? Where they make the R word about Emma Watson thing.
Yes.
I said some shit like that because this dude Tensor, he was doing how he loved her, and I said I'd do it in front of him. Like, oh. When I saw that, I was like, but I didn't cut it out. Like I could have cut it out of the video, but I didn't want to. Like, because I'm just honest. Like I'll show everything for what it is. And bro, she re-uploaded that clip. She kept trying to paint like, look at him. He's an R worder. Are you insane?
Yeah.
Like I feel like, especially at that point, like people would have came out and said, like, if I ever did, which I never have. I always treat women extremely well. Like I would.
You don't seem like a scummy guy. Not like
it's
that.
like
Not at all. You seem crazy, but not like scummy.
Define this crazy shit. Is this because my outbursts of energy and like?
No. So crazy is not so much like.
I don't think it's a negative thing. Yeah.
No, not even at all.
I love being crazy.
It's just more like you can be like logical.
So glad I'm not allergic to nuts.
Your, like thoughts. And
Pause.
It goes fast.
Give me an example.
Just the way when you ramp up, and it's not like you're
Pause.
crazy. You're not like a fucking
Yeah, no, I get it.
But when you ramp up and then you like switch topics.
Who the fuck are you?
quickly-
Dude, it's because my mind's moving.
No, I love
so
it, dude. I
fucking
get
Drive by.
it. I relate to it.
That's why
Oh!
I cut motherfuckers off
No
all the
drive-by.
time, because if I don't cut you off, I'm not gonna say what I just said.
The only reason
It's gone. I'm already 8,000 thoughts ahead. Like it's over.
The only reason why
That's the issue. I feel like it does sound crazy, and it sounds like you like when you did acid or shrooms or whatever for the first time. Did you realize why they called it tripping? Because when you're trying to talk to someone, you sound like you're tripping. That's when I
didn't
realized
realize
it.
that.
That's when I was like, that's why they call it tripping. I immediately realized it because like I was on acid for the first time and I was trying to talk to somebody and I was like, bro, you just don't get it. It's like I'm here and like oh my god, like I'm here because you know in your head it's like you feel like you're there and you're floating over there. It's like so you're trying to explain it but you can't. So you sound like you're fucking crazy and you're tripping, but all this crazy shit's going on. I'm kind of like a middle level of that where my mind is going so fucking fast that I think about so many different thoughts that I start cutting myself off and I just sound crazy.
Bro, I'm the same way.
It ain't the rhythm.
I just need to slow
It's
down.
tism. That's what he's talking about right there.
I got better at it is because of this podcast.
Hey, buddy.
I'm sure that's low-key why I want to do a podcast so I can collect my thoughts, build my vocabulary, speak, articulate
You
myself
have to
better.
learn how
That's
to
what I want.
pause and like just listen.
And let the other person talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's great. Like,
But it's because a lot of the people I talk to, it's like, no offense, but they don't know anything that I don't.
There
So
you go.
I always have to like go off on them and try to like.
that's an interesting thing you said. Where do you learn? Who do you talk to that you actually learn from? Who do you talk to that actually like enriches you?
Unfortunately, nobody. I don't have like any sort of like. Yeah, no, it's not.
Find some people.
I never had. You know what I mean? My dad left me when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Never
I'm
had
good.
a mentor
No,
or
I'm good.
anything
I'm
like
good.
that.
I
Which is
don't
cool.
need
I'm
that.
so glad he did. Fuck you. Like, I'm so glad he did.
You
'Cause
can
I
fuck
get it, I'm
off.
a mama's boy. I'm not even like, sad about that. It's not about that. He did very bad things to my mom. Everything on the list. So don't. I'm team mom. It's dad K. So I don't give a fuck. But yeah, that's why I just be watching a lot of shit. I like Jordan Peterson, I like Andrew Tate. I like just people that like be talking about shit like that. There's my YouTube Shorts, fortunately, is like perfect for me. I swear to God, it's like that's all I get. All I get, like mind stuff like that. And obviously, I'm able to identify if it's bullshit, it's not bullshit. Because there's a lot of like fake people in this space, in this like free thinking space, where they want to act like what they're talking about. They want to believe
I
in
see
it.
a lot of that too.
So much of it. And it's like, this is also what I was talking to my girlfriend yesterday that I hate, is like, I'll give you a basic example, right? So a lot of people end up discrediting themselves and making themselves look crazier by being so biased and wanting what they want to happen. For example, so with like I obviously believe in aliens. I do. I think it's like illogical to not believe in aliens because it's like the universe is so fucking big. But anyways, I saw what Zerka said too.
Yeah,
Zerka.
Oh my
I
God,
get it. It was
dude.
funny. It was funny. But he
There we go.
believed it, and that's cool, right? Everyone's
Yoink.
but he's crazy. But
Yeah, I love that guy.
kidding, it's
Coke Crusader right there, dude. That guy's
This is actually, I couldn't tell if he actually doing coke or he's trolling.
I don't think he was on cocaine. I think he was definitely on Adderall.
But he does cocaine often.
He does
right?
cocaine. And he,
Oh, okay. I couldn't tell if he just says that as a joke or if he just like actually does.
Nah, I don't think he's so. I don't know how crazy he is with it, but I'm pretty sure he does coke.
Okay.
Once in a while. He was on Adderall 100%.
I kind of want to try it again, but I don't because I'm
No,
already.
Yeah, I'm looking for homeboy with the trident.
And then people are gonna say I use it. Nah.
There was at one point where I like freaked out on him in the podcast.
I saw at 51:29.
I was. You knew the timestamp. No, because I couldn't. Like he just kept talking. And I'm
You're like, bro, shut the fuck up. Just listen to me for a second. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. You know why? I don't know if that's actually the time, but I know that's early. Like, you know that because I saw comments in Roid Rage, and then that's.
Yeah.
So my mom approves everything. She has leave for me at home. That she will do. She's ready to give me. My mom. She trusts and knows everything that I do. She understands. Because she's most traumatized. If anything, I'm just traumatized my mom. She understands everything for what it is.
Why do you still do it?
Fuck it. I like it. I get high though. I do so little. Like, bro, these motherfuckers will clown me for how much I like shit. They'll actually clown me because I get so little. Like that ass. Like,
Then what do you get from it?
nothing. I like the taste. I love the taste. I don't get high. I poured so much.
Why don't you create something that's like.
You can't because you need the certain chemicals to make it taste that specific way.
damn,
It's like
fucked.
it sucks.
He
but
still gets
that's
high.
why I'll never put anybody on the lean because it sucks. Like it's so good. But,
Let's bring it to you guys.
Yeah. You get very little, and it's like the equivalency that I try to explain to my mom is like imagine somebody who's drinking shots every single day because I was drinking a pint a day for a long time. Now I drink 1/16 about a week or 2 weeks. 1/16 of a pint once every week. It does absolutely nothing. I just love the taste so much, and it's hard to like. It's like.
Oh no 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 no!
Never tried.
Oops.
Too expensive for you. Too much fake.
Where's my
That's how
boat?
you end up dying, right? It's like I'm a living example that prescription pills are very hard to kill. They are
Hard to kill you with?
very hard. Bro, I didn't
I could-
lie, but the numbers I did, that's all real. Again, believe it or not. I'm letting you know,
Well, I might
it's
just-
real numbers.
I don't know if it's hard. I feel like.
It's hard. Bro, it's hard. It's very easy to die from fake ones. It's very easy to die from fake ones.
Oh, I see
So
what
let
you're
me
saying.
put
I
it
see what
this
you're
way.
saying.
You get addicted to the perks at 30s, or oxycodone at 30s, or you get addicted to the lean, and you want it so bad because you're addicted to it. So you start cleaning it, or it's too expensive.
Here comes the sun. Da 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 da.
32 to 4,000 a fucking pint, expensive as hell. So what do people do? Buy cheap stuff. Because also when there's a massive market like that, fakes start spawning in left and right.
Yeah.
So there's a ton of the fakes will kill you with half a pill. The real ones,
What's going on, guys?
and that's the truth of it all. Because fentanyl will kill
You
you
wanna go
so
scary?
fucking easy, but the real shit won't kill you. So that's why you just tell everybody it's so bad. It's bad. Don't do any of it because you're probably gonna die because you're not smart enough to identify what's what. So just don't do it.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Upsies.
And also you go home like,
Bro,
yeah,
that
I'm
is
not gonna handle it.
terrifying.
You're probably not gonna be honest about it. You're probably gonna lie about it. Like I tell everybody everything that I do. Every time I sip, every time I do anything, Mom, I'm doing this just so you know. There's a heads up. Just know I'm doing this. Blah blah. Every single time.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a liar, bro. I'm telling everything for what it is. I'm not a.
It's crazy because people just don't have the willpower to like do that as well, to like treat it that way.
Exactly. I just went through so much trauma, and my lesson was like, bro, what? One, I'll never do Xanax. I won't even take a single Xanax. Xanax I won't even troll around with, because that's something that makes you crazy. Seriously. If you want to experiment it, we can. Like, I'm down to do it. I'm down to do like 3 different podcasts. One fully opioided up. One shroom the fuck up.
Yo, that
one
would be
Xan the
dope.
fuck up. And I'm telling you, and I'll take a lot. And I'll tell you on the Xan one, I will be a monster. I'll do it for you. And I'll just to prove a point that I will be a monster.
Who
on the
wants
Xan
that
as well.
podcast?
I'll do all 3.
Bro, they're gonna want that.
I'll do a super like perked out, leaned out one. I'll do a shroomed out one, and I'll do a Xan out one. And
I'll do the-
and you know what's so crazy? On all 3 of them, I'll still be smarter than you. That's the craziest part.
Bro,
But either way.
I'll do the mushrooms with you too.
Yeah? Let's
I'll
do
do
it.
a mushroom
I'm
pod.
so down.
Fuck.
I haven't done anything like that. I'm kind of scared to what am I saying?
No.
I'm fucking wrong thing. But
Dude.
fuck it.
No.
I'm down for that.
Why do I do this? Why do I keep on doing this? I'm gonna die in the middle of the ocean,
People always think
and it's
that,
gonna be all my fault.
It's like, just because people always try to discredit me with the drug shit. They think that just because you did drugs at a certain point in your life, or even if you do
Yeah, I'm
them
over it.
here and there, it means that you're not able to form sense in your head. You can't be
that's
logical.
insane.
They're insane.
Yeah, I
But
mean-
even like, bro, when you come into this country or you do a lot of things, like remember I'm Canadian, I'm a visa here.
Yeah.
If you have to say that you don't. If they know you smoke weed or they know anything, it's GGs. Even if it's legal.
Oh, so you're good now though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, but no, I'm good. I am good. I remember the last when I came for the first podcast. That's like when I just got it.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But no, I'm just saying like there's just a lot of stigma around that shit.
Well, there's
But it is bad. There's a lot of bad shit, like especially crack, bro. I feel like crack and meth you never come back from because of the psychosis it
no,
induces.
bro, you should never do
Yeah,
that.
whenever people ask me like, have you tried meth? I'm like, are you fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Like that's like those are the forbidden drugs, bro. Heroin, crack, and meth are like the forbidden drugs. Like
those like
you don't even think about that.
because like I feel like those are the ones you could really take once and ruin your whole life.
Exactly.
Like, completely
No,
ruin.
exactly. You could ruin your entire life. One kid when I was in like the psych ward, kid next to me, this kid Andrew. I'm sorry, his name dropped on me. But he was like an 18-year-old kid. He was cool, but he was like sad. He was super sad. And I look at his arm, gashes, bro. Gashes, not cuts, gashes.
He didn't like the feeling of the skin on his skin.
He's like, so I did meth once when I was 15 for a week. And then I took like the back of the hammer and I started fucking just like shredding, like it was like a sharp hammer. I don't know if it was a hammer, it was like some sort of tool. I think it was a hammer. And I started cutting, like gashing.
What the
I was trying to
fuck?
get the demons out, bro. They were crawling through my skin. I was like,
The demons.
yeah. And it's like I just remember him on the phone too, and he came back crying. He's like, my mom won't help me. She won't bring me clothes. She won't bring me anything. It was really sad.
Yeah.
Like it was
Some
he
drugs
said he
you
only
just
did it
don't
for a
play
week.
with.
Yeah, bro. But then I've heard from other people that they've tried meth and like it and they're actually kind of normal. So it's like. Listen, just don't. That shit is.
I tried meth.
That shit is
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
crazy,
From a
bro. That
doctor.
Shit, smoke a cigarette or smoke alcohol. I don't know. Just chill out.
Adderall.
Like, that shit's
Take
Baby.
some mushrooms.
and also, it's like you never risk fakes with like alcohol and stuff, right? So there's no fake alcohol. It's gonna fucking make you. Well, people
Yeah,
waste
yeah.
your shit or what's it called, roofie you and stuff
Moonshine.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, dude, I also just find it interesting just how people in general just are so judgmental about just people on the
because they
internet.
haven't had life experience yet. You know, that's why even the people that shit talk me, if they like message me and tell me some shit's going on, I'm very empathetic. I'm very like understanding because I've had so much real life experience. 27, but I've had the experience of a 60, 70-year-old. So it's like I understand. It's the people that don't understand. It's like, for example, when all the 14-year-old kids back in the college community that say get cancer left and right. Now half of them probably won't say. Oh my god, I saw the most fucked up tweet that said, telling people to get cancer really caught up to me. I'm not gonna lie. I
Damn.
laughed from a Twitter troll, like a kid who would just tweet everybody, get cancer, you fucking nerd, like
He
kids
has
like
cancer.
that, and then he got cancer. But it's a 1 in 2. I mean, when you say that shit, it's a 1 in 2 to get cancer. So it's like.
Yeah.
Crazy
It's
how
like you're 50
like
flipping a
cancer
coin,
is so
don't
common
talk
now.
shit. It's like you don't want to raise your fucking odds, bitch. Like, but I unfortunately did laugh because I just couldn't believe it. I'm like, that's crazy.
Was he in a
bro.
hospital?
Whoa.
I don't know. He just tweeted it. He also could have
Okay.
been fucking lying. It was just a tweet, right? But it was from a
Okay.
Twitter troll type kid. So I'm like, oh my god.
Fuck.
But-
That was such a classic.
But I'm
line.
saying because they don't have real life experience, they didn't. I promise you, bro. If they had, like, if their mom or dad died from that, they wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
They just don't have experience. So that's why I don't get mad. I can't. Bro, I'm a bitch if I let a little pussy on the internet bother me. Who are you?
Yeah.
You have no
True.
experience because any person with experience will structure the sentence completely differently.
Even beyond this,
You
though, I also just find it interesting how people are so quick to judge other people, even though they have so much to be judged for themselves.
So they
Just in
lie.
general.
That's also because they lie. It's because they don't, like, for example, I can't be like, oh, that guy did drugs, or because I'm open about my story, right? I'm open about, like, people, they're not open about their story, so they just, like, will attack people. Like, even this, bro. I've seen some Democrats who I know are racist call out Trump and his fans for being racist. I'm like, bitch, you racist.
Yeah, it's like, I know you.
Damn.
But because people don't know that you're racist. You could got you. That's what it is for everybody. They are that, but then they project and they
Yeah.
want to cancel these people. And a lot of them, they're just like broken sad, and they want somebody else to be broken sad with them. So they want that guy to fail. So at least they're
I
not.
just wish
dissing him.
people would understand that, like, that's not how you actually make your life better.
It's not.
Period.
And just because he's succeeding doesn't mean that your
Period.
life won't. It doesn't mean that it takes away from your life. Everybody feels that way. Like
Yeah.
just because you're getting money, I can't get money. It's like, no, we can all make money, bro.
Yeah.
We all can. But you just have, like, I don't know. Nobody really works together, unfortunately. Like, and that's what made me sad about FaZe, and that's like why I low key am probably leaving, because I like wanted to fight for FaZe for a long time. And I'm not gonna sell my shares, none of that. But like, bro, if after all this y'all won't fight together, what's gonna happen? We're gonna back, and I'm gonna pretend like y'all didn't do that, and everything's good and happy, and like
Yeah.
next time something happens, you guys are gonna randomly decide to fight this time and actually do what's right. No. So
Yeah.
it's like, what am I gonna do? Go fucking work with a bunch of people that don't think the way that I do? And I don't think they're bad people. I grew up with these people. I love them all. Like, especially for the founders, unconditional love for those three for the rest of my life. But like, bad decisions after bad decisions, and I can't be a part of it. That's why they've always said, like, okay, if we make it 3 of the 4 has to decide no matter what. But I said not anymore, because I got like manipulated into it twice, and I'm not doing it a third time.
Yeah.
Like with the original guy, and then like Lee and stuff, and like, yeah. It's crazy. They all like went from like siding with Lee and liking Lee, and now they all hate Lee. Now they want me to make an exposing video on him. Now they say fuck him. That's what I'm saying. It's like I'm always right about people. I know that's the one thing I like know is people. I mean, I know a lot of things, but people especially. Like when I see people, I can tell you exactly how you're gonna be. I just know. It's like when I do get played, it's because of everyone else fucking making me feel crazy for not doing it. You know what I mean? Like, why are you being crazy? Come on, bro. He's not doing anything. I'm like, okay, fine. Then I'm like, I fucking told you.
Okay, so listen, I relate to that heavily. Like, I really relate to that. What you said about knowing people and just knowing. What?
Analyze humans? Like,
100%.
So
why?
The whole time you've been watching my body language, how I move, why I say what I say, why, like all that. You're paying attention.
Yeah. So my question to you though is, when you say you know humans like that and you can like kind of gauge it, where do you know it? Like, where do you feel it? Is it just like an understanding?
It's a heart and mind thing. It's just like I immediately know because again, like that's why I'm asking if you analyze people. People don't really move that much different. People aren't that much different, and so like when you see certain tendencies. For the most part, like I just look for enough. I don't want to say like red flags, but enough red flags to know that is the basis of how he moves. A man needs to have a moral code. If you don't have a moral code of things that you do and don't do, and actually stick to those, you're not a real man.
Facts.
You're somebody who could be persuaded by money, pussy, whatever. You can be persuaded, but you don't have a code. If you don't have a code, you're not my guy. You can't. I need people with codes. Yeah. Like a strict life code, and that's why I know Xanax is so evil because it broke me. Person who believed in his code more than anything, and it made me act against that. So it'll make you act against it. So don't take Xanax because you can handle those. When Travis Scott said that on one song, I was like, damn, I should have listened. Should have fucking listened. He's like, get out Zans, you can handle those. I'm like, shut up, Trav.
So to that same thing though, like, are there any circumstances where you just know someone's shitty? The
first CEO, Lee,
then you just kind of like, oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I do that. I've done that a lot, man.
So I'll tell you the one with Lee. So with Lee, I always like knew it was like sketchy. I always felt like a hype man. Our first guy brought him in. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name or not, but it's crazy because it's the same name as Seabass, and I fucking hate them both. So same shit. I'll just call him Seabass from now on. Fuck them both. But other Seabass, he brought Lee and he said he's our door opener. He's gonna do this for us. And Lee never he doesn't have like his own
There you go.
Be like, we should do this because of this.
Mission: find a fucking trident.
And then when he finally became CEO, it's like he doesn't have those.
Oh.
Why it works? Why it doesn't work? Why this should fit here? Why this should fit there?
The original thoughts.
Yeah. It's all regurgitated information. It's all like he'll find a guy who kind of knows some shit here, but he can't identify if he knows what he's talking about. Like right now, I could maybe go off about like, do you know a lot about chemistry?
A decent amount.
Okay, I'm thinking do you know anything about computer programming or like Web3 shit like that? I'm just saying if I went off about something, I don't even know chemistry, but I'm saying like if I went off about something and you didn't really know, but I was like confident, speaking fast, acting like I know what I'm talking about, you'd probably believe it.
I agree. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So I'm saying it's really easy to fool Lee. It's very easy. One of my homies, who's not my homie anymore, he actually went to Lee and had him give my homie $1 million off like, yo, you should do this.
From FaZe or from Lee?
Lee personally invested $1 million with my like business partner. He didn't even know I knew him because my friend, he was my old friend. He used to work at. He's not a bad guy, but he was just a guy who'd politic a lot at FaZe. Like even though he told me he loves me, he's my friend. He'd go do whatever for Lee, whatever to boost his job and get people in and do whatever. Yeah. Politics. So I don't talk to nobody who's political like that. Who like dick rides. Who like because I'm willing to lose everything for my point, for what I care about. I am.
I'm going to pardon me.
All this other shit is bullshit. I'll make money off everything because they just don't believe they can. So I'm so brainwashed that I believe I can do whatever the fuck I want in the world that I'm not afraid of these things. I'm not afraid to go broke. I'm not afraid to lose everything.
That's how you should live, though.
Yeah, but who cares, right? And honestly, sometimes I wish I was broke because, like, dude, having shit is annoying sometimes. I swear to God. Like, even, like, I was looking at a crib near here, actually. I better move. Really close.
Fuck yeah.
And,
oh, shit. Where the fucking...
But the road for my car is going to be fun. I'm like, bro, why do I base my life over my car and shit? Like... it's just annoying as fuck. Like, I don't want to think about shit like that. But, yeah. Wait, what was I talking about? I was talking about, like, the car moving there. What was it called before I said I was moving?
We were talking about, I think it was about knowing. Okay, I lost my train of thought. Dang, you fucked me up, dude. You got me thinking about the car. Because honestly, I was trying to figure out where the fuck you were going to move, where there was, like, a weird road.
That's what,
you got me thinking about the road.
It was out here, but it looked like it was in LA. It was just such a one-lane. Like, it's one of those roads where, like, if two cars come.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
Somebody got to figure something out. Like,
the minute you said that, I was like, where the fuck is this road at? And I forgot what the fuck you were talking about.
I forgot what it's called. But it's
well, don't say it.
Yeah, I was going to maybe cut it out, but it's like, probably not so far. But yeah,
you were talking about Trink. You were talking about, the way he gets his thoughts. You were talking about, like, how
Oh! Thank you, bro. Yeah, so he doesn't actually, like, not able to,
Turn
like,
around. I heard it behind me.
like, what matters and why it matters and whatnot, right? So he's just had hype man, like, or he's just had people just give him info
Where's
and
this guy
who's talking about what they're talking. Like I said,
And he gave $1 million to this person.
to one of my business partners, just because he told him like this guy knows how to invest. So I just, whatever, sure, I'll give him $1 million. I don't think he's not. He doesn't like do his
This guy?
research. He doesn't look into things.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
None of that. None, bro. He'll just like if you bullshit him, you know, and he'll just like
I can't find him.
you push your ideology. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about at all. And it's like, bro, not unfortunately, every single person, like business people, the fucking people we merge with, Lee is
there it
by
is.
far the worst CEO I've ever dealt
Where's
with
he
in
at?
my fucking life.
Come up, bud.
By fucking far. I mean,
Oh.
bro, he took a company from damn near $2 billion stuff.
Come here.
Because he let all these people inside trade.
There we go.
Phase and everything that's for it. You know what I mean? These people knew what was gonna happen too. These people, they knew when they were gonna spec
Who
everything.
got all that money?
I don't know.
Oh, there's two of
I
them.
don't know, and I want to so bad.
Ooh, there's
and
two
I'm
of
also
them.
finding out when I
Careful,
leaked all the
careful.
esports numbers. Like
Careful,
the
careful,
people
careful.
From esports hit me and said like, bro, those numbers aren't correct. I'm like, well, I'm telling you, they're correct because I got it from the CFO. It's the revenue.
Careful,
It's
careful.
not me to say, I think they pay this. I think they pay this. Literally a printout I got from the CFO for January.
So why
launch.
are they saying those numbers are not
Because
correct?
somebody's pocketing money. So
Before
he said.
it gets to
So
them.
he said for Valorant, for example,
Wait,
it was
before it gets to them.
yeah, so he's saying that Valorant, he knew for a fact that FaZe overpaid 30,000 more than I reported for that time. So he's saying there's 30,000 from that 200 something thousand missing. That they never got on the Valorant side, but FaZe wrote off as Valorant. So there's 30K unaccounted for.
Oh shit.
So he's saying, dude, there's probably people pocketing money because it is. It's like the government just told you how you just say, well, those bulls $10,000, and like motherfuckers just don't care and start paying shit. They just start paying things for what they are. Or not what they are, but for what they think it is. So I've been trying to look into that. I wanted to have a meeting with the CFO and it's like figure that out. But it's also at the same time, it's like, bro, I promise you, I could go tell the boys like, this guy's pocketing money, this guy's pocketing money. They still don't care. That's not like, bro.
So
I don't
they
know.
just cashed out? Is that what it is?
A lot of people cashed out. Yeah, fuck ton of people cashed out, and we just never made anything. And it's I don't care to make anything.
But the
For
other
me, it's
boys,
not about
like,
the money.
But Banks and Tommy, did they cash out so that they don't
Well,
care? I don't
I'm
get
the
it.
only one of the founders that never got a salary. Everybody else had a salary for the last 5-6 years. I'm the only one, literally the only one that didn't get a salary. The only one that got snubbed on the shares, and also the only one that really, really built the brand. So it's funny, but it is what it is. But they know that I never got shit. But it's because I didn't ask for it. I always like said no. They said,
How
"You want a
much-
salary?" I said, "No, I have
how-
money. I want FaZe to make money." I
How
did the right
much-
thing.
How much do they stand to lose if they don't fix this?
What do you mean?
Stand to lose.
Why can't I hit him?
How much do they stand to gain if it was fixed?
The
Boys.
as much as FaZe could do.
So then why would they just go, fuck it?
It's just I feel like they feel like they're like cucked in the situation. It's too hard for them to do it. It's just unrealistic. Yep, they're Adam 22. That's hilarious.
Fuck, dude. God damn it.
But like I said, I have love for them always, like regardless. Even if they make a decision that I'm not happy with, I love them. Like, bro, I came up with them.
Yeah.
I just wish they weren't acting like this. Because I swear to God, every single person did this. I just know.
Well, seems like what?
And
There's
not
only-
even this today.
There's
Back
only
then,
3 that need a fight.
not even 3 that need to start, but then you need the rest of the boys, like everybody else, to also stand together. Because I'm telling you, like, think about if I'm fucking whatever, I'm a random billionaire, and I see the situation, like, maybe I'll invest. Like, if I see one crazy FaZe Rain guy talking shit,
Yeah.
others kind of supportive but not really, and corporate saying everything's fine,
Did I get it?
it doesn't look like a clean. That's why like, Click doesn't want nothing to do with us. They think like FaZe is a joke, and they're right. As of right now, it's a fucking joke.
That's insane.
You're right, Eddie. FaZe is a fucking joke. You're absolutely right. Because nobody's moving how it should be moving. So it's like, bro, how much longer am I gonna keep like sacrificing myself and my life like for other people? For what? For what?
I just can't believe
I can make money with or without this. It's not about money. It's for the points. If y'all just want to make it about money, then go make it about money and I'll leave.
I just
bro.
can't believe they're letting it go. It's still a thing.
It's still attainable. It's still people that care about it. People that want to get it back. But these motherfuckers just like, bro, everyone's got their own situation, and a lot of them being down by life. And like, I try to remind them, like, try to remember who the fuck you are, what you've done, like, what you're capable of. A lot of people like even me, I let life beat me down. I forgot I was a G. I forgot for a while. I wanted to kill myself. I forgot I was a G. And then I got hurt, and I'm like, wait, because most people would not survive what I went through. I'm telling you. Bro, I'm telling you, the level of pain that I went through, no way. So many people would have killed themselves. It was so agonizing every second. Every second, I thought either my nail was fully broken off, my foot was broken, it was bleeding, cuts everywhere. I didn't shower for 6 months. I was bedridden. Oh, come on. I was bedridden for 6 months. I couldn't leave my bed. Every time I had to go to the hospital, guess how I went?
In a wheelchair.
No, I
No.
wish. Private ambulance every single
it's like
trip.
$6,000-$7,000.
Every
Jesus
trip
fuck.
there and back.
Oh my
And
God.
guess what? And you have to wait 4 hours for the dispatch. Every trip. I done took how many? 10, 20 ambulances? Because I can't. They have to come in with a stretcher and bring my ass out because I'm stuck. I was doing this all fucking day. All fucking day. 24 hours a day. Couldn't fucking sleep. All fucking day. My mom's
God,
like,
that sounds-
my mom will always look at me. She's like, bro, nobody will ever know what, because she was there every step with me, right? She's like, no one will ever fucking know what you went through. So like, that's why I can't be bothered with these people. They can never survive what I went through. They're not warriors. So it's like, why would I like care about their opinion? And it's funny that all the most successful, smart, richest people, when I talk to them, they're fascinating. They think I'm like the smartest person I've ever talked to. They think that you're capable of this, you could do this, and then it's all the dumb brokies that say like, "Oh, you're an idiot." It's like,
let's talk. So what are you gonna do then? Because it sounds like you're probably gonna leave.
Oh, to be honest, I've found a lot of like interest in this whole like truth stuff. Like FaZe started. I've always like cared about that kind of stuff, but I really like exposing truth and speaking about things for what they are. Like not even just with FaZe, with everything. Like I like that, so I kind of want to pursue more of that.
Ooh,
like, truth talk.
that was a good pop.
We gotta get you on here with Zerka.
That'd be funny. I'd be down.
That guy's so.
That'd be down. He's funny. But he's very religious, and I actually have a whole different mentality on religion. And when he was talking about it, I'm like, should I talk about it tomorrow? But then I'm like, I don't want people to get. I don't care if people get mad at me, right?
You can't. I realize you can't.
Yeah. So should I talk about it? How I feel about religion?
Well, here's the deal, right? Like we said earlier, like I don't necessarily need to believe what you think.
Yeah.
I don't need to believe what he thinks. I don't like that's the thing. Like I could still sit and have this conversation. You could still sit and have the conversation.
Have you ever read the 11 satanic rules?
No. 11.
It unfortunately makes a lot of fucking sense.
Wait. So you wait.
you
Whoa,
wanna read it?
whoa. Wait a second.
I'm not a Satanist. Don't worry.
Okay.
No pentagrams. Don't worry. I'm cool.
Okay.
No, say it. But it actually makes sense. If you read the 11 like laws of
Oh,
Satanism,
shit.
you want to read them? Should I read them to you? They're actually like, dude,
I
it's
feel
not
like
creepy.
I don't-
It's not,
I feel
I'm not
like I
gonna
don't
like,
want
you
them.
will be compelled. It's none of that. It's literally like, it's chill as shit.
All right. Read
It's
one.
like, okay. I'm
Read
gonna
one.
read the first one.
Because
You're
you
like,
got me kind of scared a little bit. I don't know if I want to see it.
It's not.
This is taking a turn.
It's not. It actually
Zerka's gonna be
it
pissed, bro.
unfortunately makes sense. But again, I don't believe in none of it. I don't believe in it. I don't, unfortunately. I believe in the things that people have made it be, but I don't believe in it for itself. And I believe it's all semantics and it's an energy transfer that people just kind of word
In
in
the
their own language.
park,
See something, believe something,
waiting for
it's a way of channeling your energy. Praying and all that is a way of channeling your energy. It's a way of like focusing on just that energy, not allowing it to do different things. Like even like, you know what evil eye is, where if you say, oh, you put bad energy or you jinx shit, all that type of, it's energy.
Yeah.
Because whether you're Muslim, Christian, Jewish, whatever, everyone believes in energy because we felt it. It's real. It's something that we can't fully comprehend.
Yeah.
And I believe that this praying is just semantics. It's all, they're saying the same thing but differently. No matter your story, no matter the way that you do it, it's harnessing, channeling energy.
Read this fucking thing.
This has nothing to do with it, though. This has nothing to do with it. The 11 satanic rules of the earth. Do not give opinions or advice unless you are asked. That's one. 2. Do not tell your troubles to others unless you are sure they want to hear them. 3. When in another's lair, show him respect or do not go there.
Said lair.
Yeah. So the way that I'm in your lair right now, I'm very respectful. I would never do anything to disrespect you, steal your thing. Never. Never in my fucking life. If a guest in your lair annoys you, so this might be me, treat him cruelly and without mercy. Fair. Do not make sexual advances unless you are given the mating signal. Fair. Love it. Acknowledge the power of magic if you have employed it successfully. Okay, this one. Acknowledge the power of magic if you have employed it successfully to obtain your desires. If you deny the power of magic after having called upon it with success.
So magic is the thing here.
Yeah, don't care. You know, you lost me at number 7. Number 8, do not complain about anything to which you do not need to subject yourself. Do not harm little children. Do not kill non-human animals unless you are attacked or for your food. When walking in open territory, bother no one. If someone bothers you, ask him to stop. If not, destroy him. Fair. Seriously, what's wrong about that? Of course, there's like, that's the thing. I look into the things that everyone says not to look into because I'm like,
Satan.
why? Why are you trying to? It's like Trump, right? Oh, he's bad, don't listen to him. I just want to know. I want to know. So I look into these things, and again, I realize it's like, bro, it's just painted so much worse. Every movie's made by
I'm
Christians,
just
made by
sitting
all the
right
exorcist movies are
here,
made by Christians and
waiting
make it sound
for
worse.
you,
And I
my
get it.
dear.
It's been going on forever.
Wondering
I
if
get it. But it's like not that deep, and also I just don't know why people can't just like live to let live, like whoever.
If you,
know, but it's also not
never
what people
show
think it is, in my opinion,
what.
But also shit, it might be. I'm not a Satanist. I don't fucking know. And I'm sure some people love that aesthetic. I've actually met somebody, bro. I couldn't believe how much of a Satanist he was. I actually couldn't believe it. He even like, I feel like he's like fake dissed me while we were there. He's like, just because you wear all black doesn't mean you pray to the devil. I was like, what? I wear all black.
Wait, he said that like it was a flex.
Hell yeah, bro.
Oh my
Bro
God.
was saying the craziest shit. But honestly, I love him, so I'll never talk about it. I do love it. Like, I don't know him like that, but I just love his shit, so I'm never gonna like talk about him.
Damn.
But he's cool. And also, he might have been trolling, for all I know. But if he was trolling,
He was
class act. Class act, brother. Class act.
So okay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go to Snapchat HQ. Shout out Snapchat, best app on the planet.
Yep, love you guys.
Thank you. But we should come back and do. We should do like
mushroom one.
The mushroom one.
Sure.
We'll both do it.
Yo.
Well, we
how
have
much?
to
How
take.
much do you eat? Because when I was microdosing, I was doing 8, and then I heard that's not a microdose.
That's not a microdose.
So I hear.
So we'll have to take a little more than a microdose, like so that you feel it.
Like 6 grams.
Dude, a microdose is like
No,
a microdose is like 0.5.
Okay, so like a gram.
That man has
Yes.
is double fisting,
That'll
bro.
be like, that'll be a little like spicy.
I'll actually.
Oh!
No, I will too.
I'm gonna get fried. But if I'm gonna be like,
Yo, it's gonna be.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm scared. What if I act weird? What if I
Well,
just, like, curl
so
up into
we'll
a
have to
ball
get
and, like,
we'll have to get him with some points to like guide it.
so that
Otherwise,
we
like,
don't like get lost.
yeah.
and
Otherwise,
shit.
we'll just get like what's going on, like. Yeah,
Trip
so
sitter.
we'll get you some. I'll get you some things. Like get some topics, right? And just like pop them in. Yeah. Anyways, I appreciate you coming back, giving us that clarity.
All right, that's enough.
I'm plugging in so much.
Who cares?
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, subscribe, iTunes, drop a fucking like, comment, fucking if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
No!
On iTunes, please drop.
Oh,
a
you
review,
fuck! You better not.
stars,
Give me.
stars.
Just
And,
give it.
uh,
5 stars.
I love you guys right here. First guy comes in, goes in my house, he's like, so you've watched me for years.
Yeah, I watched you when. Remember when it was that
Motherfucker.
fitness wave? Jeff Side,
Damn, this is
Matt Ogus.
This is like 2016 shit.
Yeah, and you were the only non-corny one. Like they were trying to pick up girls and stuff. I don't want to be rude to them, but they were so cringe, bro. The fitness wave.
Yeah.
Where are the
They're
fat
like,
fucks at?
These guys are the most. I'm not gonna say names because I know these guys are cool people, but they shredded to the bone. Serrata's showing everything, making out with a 3 out of 10 ugly ass bitch at a rave, and kind of like forcing her head there, and like like kind of like creepy kind of make out. And I used to watch her. I'd be like, these guys aren't even fitness models. I was a fitness model. These guys are shredded to the bone with way more lean body mass than a fitness model. So I was like, if they look this good, how are they still just picking up ugly chicks? How the
I don't know. Maybe it's just like the.
You had the hot chicks, bro. Like when I used to fap, I'd fap to the Instagram girls you were with.
Oh, there's a boat.
And now I never go to your
Little boat.
gym. Like, every time I'm in LA, I know so many of your people go to the gym and stuff, to zoo, and I never go to your gym because people are like, dude, there's so many girls Zerkas there that it's gonna be the most awkward experience of my life.
Do you really think that? There's a ton
That's
of
what
girls.
they're telling me. They're
How do they
showing
know?
me because I show people.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you, bro.
I was like, what?
No. I mostly had Twitch gamers and shit.
So what? Like you. So I was talking to Sneeko. You have been doing this for a long time.
Well, not really. It's like they want to say 4 years, but I've been banned for 2 years. Like they kept perma banning me, so like every time my name was getting bigger, I would either disappear because I was like clinically depressed, or I would be perma banned. So every time they're like, then like for the first week on Twitch, they hated me because I'm the first Trump channel, and Twitch was very left. It's still very left. So they hated me, and they're like, this guy's, he got 500,000 views. People on Twitch are
Yes,
talking about
I'm
him. He's
sitting
gonna
right
fizzle out.
here.
And I charmed this e-girl. She used to be big, but then she was getting 300 viewers, and I knew she has the check mark. You know the verification?
Yeah.
So I was like, everyone told me, you're never getting that check mark, no matter how many views you do or how much money revenue you bring. You need to charm that girl. In my first week, and they're like, she's very hard to get and blah, blah, blah. She's kind of weird. Charm her, go to her house, and go live on her channel. Because since she has the check mark, she's an e-girl, she gets platformed on the homepage. So I start flirting with her, and it all happens live. And she says, oh, come over. And she's never done that for a guy. And everyone's like, oh, look at this. And it was very evil what I was doing because she turned out to be my best friend after. But I go to her house, and I skyrocket her to 9,000 viewers. And back then, XUC would get...
What year was this?
2019.
So this is like your first start
Soup.
in it.
The first week
Did I already
on
check
the
that one?
internet.
I'm pretty sure I checked that
And
one.
back then, XQC would get 10,000 viewers, and it was considered crazy. Like 15,000 was considered like what people see as 100,000 today. Right? So 9,000 for me was insane. They're like, he's gonna be bigger than Ninja and stuff. And Ice Poseidon, all those people who got perma banned for threats. They got many warnings and stuff. Me, I did nothing, and I'm the first streamer in Twitch history to get a permaban. Nobody knows what I did. All I said is Maga and fuck these. It's not really, you can't ban that. And for 2.5, 3 years as they're banning me, and the biggest channels like Trainwrecks would always save my ass, and he'd pull strings to get me unbanned and stuff. Because he's for the boys, you know, I love Train to Death.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
Yeah, yeah. For 3 years, they didn't give me the check mark, even when I was the highest paid affiliate.
And this is such a calm Zerka.
At one point, I had more subs than Pokimane. But I wasn't working once a week. I was working 20-hour streams every day. Oh my God. So I was doing like a lot.
Damn.
So
20 hours.
your first like kind of like piece into the up, or did you try anything prior?
Damn.
I was so new to this stuff. When they banned me from Twitch, I said, okay, I don't really care, but am I banned from OBS Streamlabs? And everyone started laughing. They're like, dude, you really don't know? Or when I was on Twitch streams, I'd say, how can I see the audience? Like, I wouldn't know what a Twitch, I thought it was like this. Let's say we're collabing on Twitch. I thought I have to go to bradleymartin.com to see your chat. And I have to go to johnzerka.com to see mine. So I was just a bouncer at a nightclub. So normie. Like 100% normie. I didn't know you could make money from live streaming. And I didn't know.
Why did you want to do it?
Well, I
not because you did it just for money, but I'm saying, like, how did you know to go do it? Like, if you knew nothing about it.
Well, I didn't. I was on Omegle depressed, and I called this dude. I kept filming my Snapchats, and I would just insult people, and I called this guy a fat, ugly bitch. I told him he should kill himself. I was very toxic back then. I'm totally reformed now.
You're reformed now?
Oh, yeah. Now I'm making money, right? Now I have to hold it down. But the guy said, you're perfect. When I told him to kill himself, I said, for what? What do you mean? Like, I thought he'd be angry, and he's like, you're perfect for this dating show. So they scouted me. They would scout people on the internet, and they're like, put him on. And just a week before that was my first ever prayer. I had a black eye, and I was praying in the shower, made sure my dick's not hard. I don't know how to pray, but I said, I hate my life. I'm 24 years old. I want to do that YouTube, Bradley Martin, all that. I want to do that. Yeah. And
why did you hate your life?
Well, at that time, my best friend was stabbed to death. And he was the nice guy. He never fought anyone. And so when I saw the nicest guy in the whole city got it the worst, and the loudmouth got nothing, like me, and that was the first night I didn't go out. Like, every night they're like, yo, we're partying with and I'd go meet them. That was the one night I'm like this, staring at the ceiling. I'm like, nah, I don't really want to go out. And I wouldn't pick up calls. And that night it happens. And I'm like, there's no justice in the world. I can either go full nihilist, do drugs, or I can come to God. And all I do is watch Speaker's Corner. That's the only content I watched. And I was like, it's New Year's. I feel it. Let's do a prayer. And I do a 10-minute long prayer. If I do it for 10 minutes, it has to be real. That was my logic. And I bought a $300 laptop to become a YouTuber. But I didn't make a YouTube channel. I didn't know how. I didn't know how to do any of this. I thought it would just magically happen. And then so I went on Omegle, drinking and asking dudes on Omegle, how can I buy followers to be popular, right? And they're like, you need money for that, bro. You're broke. Funny. And so the guys who scouted me, they're like, we're putting you on this show, but first we want you to watch an episode.
That's funny.
I was late for the interview, and they're like, we're going to make you wait. I was like, I fucked this up. They made me watch an episode of XQC talking to this girl, Courtney, and they're like, this is how the format is, the dating format. And I
see, like, listening to this shit gets me motivated to keep on doing what I'm doing because, you know,
on the internet, I said,
day by day, you're going to get something out of it.
XQC Felix, you know, I know him kind of, or like we've met. He's the most boring motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. Because I was used to, like, knives, drugs, the stuff I'd see at nightclubs. So when I saw Twitch streaming is like, it's kind of just small talk. I was like, I'm going viral. And everyone's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. Nobody goes viral from one appearance. I'm like, oh, I'm going viral. And I did 500,000 views my first ever time.
Why do you think you go viral? Why do you think people, just because you don't give a fuck? Or?
Well, no, it's kind of like putting a wild beast in with some fucking penguins, you know?
Penguins.
You're going to tune into that channel. You're going to see what I do to them. But I didn't even know. I didn't do this on purpose. Next to me, when I got on the show, I tried to look cool because I was very nervous, right? I was in a waiting room. And so I just pulled a gun on the girls. On the date. There's 4 girls dating me. I pull a gun on them. Wait, let me grab that.
Wait, why would you pull a gun? Hold on. Why would you pull a gun on girls? You're like, was it like they were across the internet or they were in the room with you?
No, they're in their houses, so it's like they're. I can't knock a pixel off. I can't. Kill them.
Okay. So they're in a different screen. You're just sharing. Okay.
But
7.
in this show, you actually have to meet them
That's
eventually at TwitchCon, go on
6.
dates, and it's like a hookup.
So you were on the stream and you pulled a gun.
Yeah, well, I brandished it, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't point it at one of them. There's 4. I couldn't choose. I hated all of them. But in my head, I'm thinking, it's just like an introduction. You know, like, what's up? Look, I wore a Trump hoodie. The first person to ever do that. At the peak of like cancellation for 2019, they were banning everything Trump related. And so people were like, what the? And I put the gun out, and then they're like, almost kicked me off the show, but they're like, oh no, he's just brandishing it because they wanted to pull contact with me before kicking me off. Right? And so the girls freaked out, and I'm like, okay, they all freaked out. Their anxiety spiked. I do this at the club all the time. I just have to win them over. If I win one over, the others will look stupid. If I win the girls over, I'll be a sensation. People will f with me. I can start making a living from this. And I
Yeah, none of that happened.
And really,
Imagine.
I had a chance to call them, you know?
Did you?
No, they're friends. I don't want to talk about that. But,
So okay.
But yeah, that was my introduction. I never knew what Twitch was. I didn't think you could go live for longer than an hour. I thought it was an Instagram thing. So I didn't know you could sit there and just make money all day. So when they said, my first week on Twitch, everyone's like, put a donation button. I was like, I don't need it because I'm lonely. I'm damn near about to kill myself. I just want the 2,000 viewers, you know, spamming Osama in my chat and like, you're the best. And I just wanted the
Attention.
Yeah, I was willing to buy followers for some extra attention. So when it was real, I just want to kick it with them. Then I saw they donate to other people. And I'm like hella jealous. Those are my whores. I'm like, wait, so if I don't have a donation button, you give to others? No, that I'm banning anyone who gives to these fucking losers. And then I put a donation button, and it was $10,000 my first stream. And that's the first time I cried, like, whoa, did good shit. You know those losers, you know those cucks that cry from tears of joy? It was my first time experiencing that.
Tears of joy.
Yeah, and I call my dad, he's in Europe. He doesn't give a fuck. Oh, good job. Doesn't give a fuck.
So okay. This is hilarious. Okay. Your shit is just
I told you,
damn it, dude.
I said I'm going to give Brad the best interview because I know he's mad at me for pushing it to 6 p.m., but you don't want 3 p.m. You want this.
Why not 3 p.m. you?
I don't do drugs at 3.
What drugs? Are you on drugs right now?
I mean, I don't charge up. Like, I don't Red Bull. I don't do that stuff, right?
Charge up.
Yeah, like 3 p.m. would be a boring.
I feel like you
fucking
take drugs. I can just tell just based on looking at your content.
I do.
Okay.
But here's the thing.
It's fine.
I never once took a drug until I was 21 years old. Didn't drink alcohol because I didn't want to do it in my Muslim parents' house, disrespect them. And I didn't want to do it out of peer pressure. So I was working at the club and I'm like, what is this bag? Right? and I knew what it was. But I'm like, if I do it at home alone, then nobody peer pressured me to do it. But check this out. It's still peer pressure. Because why am I doing it alone? To get prepared to go to a party, to look cool doing drugs, right?
Yeah.
So that was the first time I was 21 years old.
So you do a lot of things for validation of other people.
Yes. Everything
There is.
in the world comes from the external. All of Brad's confidence, none of it comes from within. Zero.
Interesting.
You don't believe that?
No. Actually, I want to talk about this. This is a really interesting concept. Why do you think people do anything that they do? It's kind of along the lines of which we're going with.
You mean career?
Anything that anyone does. Like, why do we all do what we do?
I think Freud said it best that it comes from death anxiety, right? Like, not to go too far into your life, but you have some of the most motivational that has nothing to do with fitness, and it's your father passing and all that stuff that I grew up watching. And when I say grew up watching, I mean like, yeah, I'm not a young guy. You know, I'm 29 this year, just turned 29, but I matured late. So watching you, I wasn't watching as like a 23, 24-year-old. I was literally watching as a 15-year-old brain because I didn't have the structure in my life to grow up. So people are like, oh, you watched Brad when you were 23, 24, with the mindset of a fucking teenage loser. So it was everything to me. And I don't want to go into you, but I think the reason why you don't do drugs, because I know all the behind the scenes stuff. You don't party like hard. you're always into control, staying in control, fitness. Everything is from control, and it's because you became the archetype of your father when you realize, hey, no one's coming to save me. I'm not alone. I'm gonna do it myself. The thing where you went wrong is you never went to Christ, but you still did it. But it's a ticking time bomb, because when you're 40, 50, 60, these thought loops, they're gonna haunt you, and you will come to Christ. I guarantee you within this year, especially when you see how much money I make, right? This is
I don't give a how much money you make.
No, you're gonna see a
but
real
I don't
Robert.
give a I don't care.
I'm telling you, Brad, you're the only dude who never went to spirituality, but got it together. Which, if you think about it, there's nothing worse that could happen to a young man, right?
You think father? Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
You think I never went to spirituality though? Based on what? Just
Well,
based
I
on
mean, I watch all your content, and I'm like, you never entered a temple, you never went to a church. So I'm like, what did you do to gain this strong mental health? Because let me tell you something, nobody watching could do what you did. Like, think about a prisoner. When they're in prison, they grab a holy book and they reform. You kind of did it with, like, let's just get jacked, bro. It's kind of crazy if you think about it.
It's a different. I mean, I just had a different form of meditation, different form of thought. You know,
Well,
so
I think subconsciously you do move like a Christian. I can't see you lie, cheat, steal. I think subconsciously you're there. Maybe you're around it as a kid.
Yeah.
Maybe your grandparents and stuff. I don't know. But the way you move, you're already set. You're better than me at this, right? But to me, it was so interesting. Like, you faced the darkest battles of your life alone. And people watching this are like, I can link this to another YouTuber. Losing your father as an adult is way different. What age did you lose him?
6.
That is way different. Psychically, you are morphed for life. I mean, the level of alone you'll feel, because 6 is right around that age. You know, and I think 11's the worst.
I lost all of my fucking shit again.
8's the worst. And if it happens as a teenager, when they bite from the fruit of sexuality, that's when they kill themselves. But when I think about your story, I'm like, there's something you're not telling us, because you didn't really do therapy that much.
I did a little bit of therapy.
It's like a month.
Yeah, I mean, when I was in my early, I think I didn't do a ton of it. I remember going to maybe a few months of it when I was like 12.
Oh my God, bro.
Was there a father figure though, or a guardian?
I mean, I had a stepdad, but it was a disconnect. I had like coaches. I had people that I would go to, like even in the gym, like people that felt like they were kind of father figures to me. It was just in other places. It was like friends, parents, dads, all that kind of stuff, where I would find sort of like just little pieces of information.
Mobrit.
For a workout? You just see them for a workout? That's not really.
Alright, yeah, no, because this shit, fuck this shit, right? Fuck this. Where's Steam? Wrong can. Wrong bottle, I mean. Ugh. A la verga. Pinche madre. I'm gonna open this bitch up. You know what? I'll screen share with y'all. I'll close that out. Not that, not that, not that. We'll do this. And then... do this one. Done. Alright. Go to the store, just in general. Wish list. What the fuck do I have in my wish list? Okay. Can we get this shit over it, please? There we go. Fuck is this game? How much is it? 40 bucks. I'm good. I'm good, bud. We'll do scary game. Strategy, nah. Categories. Scary. Scary. Real scary. Scary turnaround. What? So, what games do you guys got? If there's anyone fucking here. Five Nights at Freddy's. Huh. Phasmophobia. Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. Alright, you guys can't see this shit. I gotta purchase for myself. Where's my wallet? Oh, it's right next to me. Haha. You guys can't see that. You know what? Let me let me make one last call before I make this, and then. Do you guys want to go to a car meet? No. Okay. Worth a shot. Huh? I said okay, worth a shot. You and Andrea. Oh, I thought you said we're at the shop. No, I said it was worth a shot. Time, homie. Huh? I can't. That what? Next time. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Bye. How do you spell this place? Ah, God. Was there any audio coming from me? There is. Okay. Park. We go. Alright, we good. And as that's going on, we'll edit this. Quit the game. GTA, just chatting, GTA. Alright. Shit's kinda shitty. Ah. How the fuck do I get out of the creator dashboard? There we go. Hardly anybody. Alright. New cake, test stream, come. Let's give it a shot. Are we almost done? Are we almost there? Play. Let's fucking go. Play. As I hear a fucking phone in the background. Here we go. Alright, should I turn off all the lights and shit to set the mood? Update.